Thank goodness.
This recording is separate from the Discord, isn't it? It doesn't go over Discord.
No, this is.
Tried to poke my head in last week and there was not anything on Discord.
Yeah, it never was on Discord.
Okay.
So we recorded and posted on YouTube.
Gotcha.
Which see if I can get a bot that notifies the Discord when the YouTube is updated.
I'm not much of a tech guy, but I was the one who uploads those.
Or
Yeah,
at least
I'm
if it
not
has,
sure tech guy either. They're just unedited raw
Hello.
campaign footage.
or at the very least, if at the very least, then you could
That
add
was
you-
fast.
If you could post the YouTube channel,
I just
then
came here
can
because
get a
Dad's
bot.
taking my books to the
Bot,
library.
bot
Okay.
like sends out a notification when the YouTube
Yeah,
channel
to
is
hang out with the kids. Thank you.
You're the best. I appreciate it.
Yep.
See ya. I didn't
Also,
even think
if you
about it.
link-
Nana was like, "Can Destiny come
link
over?"
to
And I'm
the
like, "Oh my
YouTube
gosh,
page
yes."
in the Discord and you can find it.
Should be under Cornell the Dungeon Master. If you Google it.
It's like I thought I was following it. I never see anything.
I uploaded 2 videos today.
I don't have my phone.
Cordell the DM, the Dungeon Master,
Mm-hmm.
or
You'll need it. So, who wants to give the recap?
Right? I volunteer.
no, I was not subscribed.
Hold on.
Now I'm subscribed.
There was a lot that happened last week. I'm going to have to pull up the recap in order to give a recap.
I got a hat.
Curiosity got the better of us.
I have a hat now. Not
That's
wearing.
top hat.
Not currently wearing, but
I got one stuffed away too from the brawl. That happened probably for several reasons that you were thinking.
Right.
Yes, we hunted.
I did not
our
keep the coat though. That was try to picture
the
that.
man who we believed stole the feather to the top hat bank.
Yes, Feather was stolen. You guys, you went after him. A couple of you stayed behind to do the ceremony to become Magic Knights and got paid. Made oaths to essentially follow the king. You went to the bank. You guys messed with the tellers and the guard there. Decided to call in for backup. Went and got Wensit, who agreed to help recover the stolen property because it sounded like an interesting magical item to him.
A brilliant idea by Martin.
Indeed. He, and by he I mean Voishana, she, scribbled in a language nobody knew in front of the bank. Wednesday went in, he came back out, he was holding like feather dust and told a story about how he found a contraption that made it appear as if somebody had killed themselves and then used the resurrection feather to revive themselves.
Such a waste.
And then,
Unless something cool happens upon death.
once it left,
They could have been cursed, and the curse is only broken upon death.
somebody ran out of the bank and recognized the writing that Voishana had written. Voishana tackled him to the ground. Everybody helped to drag them away. The guards confronted him. They were cursed by his magic. They escaped, found an alley where they were considering torturing him. The guy hit Vexlar, who tried to eat his brain with some sort of psychic damage.
Oh man, that was an awful tasting brain. Let me tell you.
And then he popped out like a sending stone out of his tooth and started calling for backup. Martin bashed his face and removed his teeth. He fell
All of them
unconscious.
All of them.
They went to the
Except
next
for the
alley
ones he
over.
probably swallowed.
Went to the next alley over where they discovered that their victim was dead. His eyes and ears bleeding as if his brain had been liquefied. Which wasn't from Martin's bash, even though it was quite strong. Vexlar devoured the remnants of the brain and discovered that he was working for someone who lives in trade something. Really,
Trade wealth.
Trade wealth, yeah, that's it. Also that he had lost, or somebody had taken a very strong,
Trade well. That's what it says.
somebody had taken a very strong magical item from him. And Yeah, you guys went to file a police report where Martin was promptly arrested for murder, but of somebody different. And you're taken to the murder scene where some poor townsperson had been rendered limbless. Witness statement said it was Martin who did it, but that the Martin who did it had yellow flaming eyes. Everyone testified under the zone of truth, but the people said Martin was innocent. Some said he was not innocent. The judge essentially couldn't arrest him because of conflicting statements and said that he could go. You guys followed the murderer north and to the east to a small town called Erast. The guards told you that you can come and enter, but you cannot stay past dark, the setting of the sun. You guys went in, the mayor came out and basically told you the same thing, brushed him off. You found a group of singers singing hymns in front of a church and an organist playing. You herded away the singers with wolves and discovered that the Martin lookalike was there playing the piano. He gestured to follow him into the church. And you did, and you found yourselves in a strange location, which is familiar to some of you.
Yep.
In the location, there is Martin's body, which had fallen to the ground, lifeless. Martin proceeded to cut off the head. Next to the body is a monstrosity made out of mechanical parts, essentially a human robot. And sitting up on top of the hill next to the shore is a strange being draped in yellow, wearing a pallid mask of white. And that's where we left off.
D&D is an expensive hobby.
It can be.
But it makes me
I resisted getting specifically into D&D because of that.
You're so happy about it. Right?
Oh yeah.
It's not the same as most hobbies.
Well,
Most
it
of
was
those
just
hobbies.
RPGs, and I had plenty of other RPGs. Getting players for other RPGs is quite the trick. You say I'll BM a D&D game, and there's a line out your door.
We need to play that one game together we played.
Which one?
The Shadow. No. Sky. No.
City Miss?
City.
Oh yeah.
I want to do that again.
Why have you summoned us, O yellow one?
Oh, yellow one. Oh, yeah.
I apologize for my pet. He gestures to the shadowy being. He was created with an obsessive desire to punish all those who deserve punishment. Unfortunately for you, that desire has transformed into an undying hatred for all living, thinking creatures. His task was to keep an eye on Howard.
Who's Howard?
But he failed!
And the lights came on. Oh my god.
I hunger. I will need my strength for the battle ahead. Warden, bother these people no more. Go and prepare my meal. At which point, the shadowy mechanical being fades into mist and disappears.
Do you know Howard's fate?
That is why I brought you here. You! Points at Sorrel.
The guy between you two.
Where's Jacob when we need him?
You have my thanks, wizard, for removing my brother from his throne.
Howard's your brother?
Very soon, his kingdom of Yugoth will be mine. Spelled Y-U-G-G-O-T-H.
That is an character.
Let's see, I want to make sure I get all. If you value your lives and the lives of all those who exist on your plane of the material plane and other existence, you may want to consider what I have to tell you. You may have noticed the signs already. The chaos, the warping of the magic. If something is not done, then the planes will melt, and the weave will snap, and like a soup it will be devoured.
By you?
You have perhaps a year tops if you are lucky. For you see, my brother will escape his mortal prison. This catastrophe can be prevented, however. My influence upon your world is still weak for now. But with your help, and the help of my sign, it can be stopped. You must find Howard, and you must make him wear the medallion. This will allow me to take his power and keep it from spilling over into your world, thus containing the chaos. Also, I request that you leave Warden alone. He has an important task to be about, and I don't want him to have unnecessary distractions.
Are you saying that Howard is your brother?
Indeed.
He didn't make any mention of the kingdom of Yugoth.
Right now he is trapped within his mortal form. I doubt he has much memory of the time before, although I imagine that that is going to start returning in full force very soon.
What will cause him to be released from his mortal form?
Well, it is simply a matter of time, unless something is done to stop it.
And your medallion will accomplish this?
It will.
What will you do once you have his power?
I will take his place. I shall be the king of the old ones.
And what will become of our plane?
I will leave it alone for the most part. If you do as I wish, I promise I will only take one city.
Which city?
That depends.
So is this water out here?
Yeah, it's a lake.
Okay.
Let me describe the setting. So you guys are on like a rocky expanse. In front of you is a lake, and beyond the lake is a large city that, in appearance, is very strange. It is full of buildings of different architecture and different times. Some of the structures are alien. It seems like a portion of the city is actually underwater.
Jeez. Did you plan the whole slam down? So cool.
A very odd-looking city. The sky is filled with dark stars. 2 sickly yellow suns float above, and strange moons fill the skies.
Okay, so just take the medallion and off we go.
The medallion is already on your plane. You will find it in the town from whence I took you.
Oh, awesome. That's amazing. So, anything else?
Can I roll a perception?
Sure.
Ooh, not good. 5.
Wait, what's my perception?
It seems to be telling the truth.
Is
It is hard to read, however, as you don't see anything underneath the billowing yellow robes and the white pallid mask. As a matter of fact, as you look, it seems like the movements beneath are not human, but strange, rippling, flowing movements.
Ooh, not 20. Not that one. You look at it from a certain angle, it looks like it has a bunch of eyes.
You have been warned. I
Yes,
suggest that you leave
I am very fearful.
immediately.
We kind of lost, is there like a place? There's not a whole lot of signage.
Can you just answer him first? I have a question.
For
I have a question too.
Simply,
Chocolates.
simply go back out into the midst,
next week.
into the mist, and I will return you.
Awesome.
Yes. Could you describe the medallion in great detail?
Yes. It is my sign. It is a golden yellow, round, 3 inches in diameter, and it has this symbol. Roll a charisma check.
Charisma check.
Or, sorry, saving throw, excuse me.
Is everyone or him?
Just in for now.
It's a good thing I'm a paladin. I have plus 13 to my charisma save.
Stop it!
23.
Wow, that was. How did you roll?
Plus 13.
Plus 13?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm proficient in saving throws and charisma.
That's insane.
Plus my charisma is plus 5, and I can add my charisma modifier to any saving throws.
2. And I thought my 6 was good.
Hold on, I'm getting
It
an
is.
image.
But he min-max.
Because I have a plus 6
He
in
min-maxes.
wisdom, so.
He specializes. His characters do certain things.
Got it.
That's what they're good at.
Mine is wisdom and charisma is plus 6.
Well, because
I
of
get
my
that.
charisma.
Alright, I just sent you an image.
I just didn't know how to do that to a saving throw.
It burns into your mind. However, you are able to withstand it.
You sent me something?
Then I ask, where can we find the medallion in the town?
I'm sure it won't be too difficult to find.
You know, the closer of a hint you give us, the faster we can get this done for you, and the faster you can roll the entire whatever.
Now that I know what it looks like, finding it won't be hard.
Oh yeah.
My influence upon your world is still weak yet. The madness is still spreading.
What was your question?
That was my question, was
Oh.
where in the town?
I'm just curious. Say people are lollygagging or not invited in here. What do you do with them?
You're asking what happens to the people
Yeah.
who come to Carcosa?
Oh, this is Carcosa.
This is my kingdom.
Okay. That's.
Do you eat
my
the brains?
streets.
Oh, I've got another question. Anything that would help us find Howard that you can tell us.
Look for the chaos. Look for the deformity. For the madness. These are all signs that will follow him.
Okay, but I didn't hear what happens to people that just hang around.
Ah, yes. They're usually devoured.
By you? Oh, okay.
So
That's cool. All right, well, I'm done here.
Yeah.
Medallion, you
Go.
bet. We'll be right on that.
Alright. I'm ready to go. The rest of you are.
What was your name? Stranger in yellow.
My name is Faster, though some call me the King in Yellow.
Alright.
Pleasure has been all mine, Your Highness.
Alright. We heading out?
Yeah, the voice Sean is already halfway into the business.
Just look at it.
Yeah, like, goodbye.
Let's get out of here while we can.
Alright. The mist overcomes you all. Unless any of you want to stay.
Nope, not particularly.
Threatened is
I did prepare for that eventually.
He said his power is weak. We can take him.
Go right ahead.
Weak on our plan.
There he is. You can still make out the yellow. It's very bright and easily distinguished in the fog.
Yeah, easy to hit.
Go for it. You've got it,
With
Martin.
medallion
You
five.
can do it. You can do it. Coward.
Oh, burn. Yeah,
I don't know that's the fight we want to pick right
you guys walk out the front of the church doors.
What time of day is it?
I don't know about you guys, but I'm not
The
going to
sun
church
is
ever
nearly
again.
set.
now. We better book it.
You
Sunset?
have but minutes remaining.
Yep, goodbye.
Booking it.
Yep.
Out of town.
Yep, leaving just as we said. Go, goodbye.
As you leave, you see that there is a crowd of people just standing around in the market square.
Good for them.
Do we notice anything about them that stands out?
None of them look very happy.
Alrighty. Well, I am going to cast a spell.
Now, investigation. I want to know why they're unhappy. I deserve to know why they're unhappy. I am a supreme being.
Let's have my spell first.
Yep. Do it. Cast it.
I'm casting Locate Object.
Fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was like, how do you think it's going to be easy? This is ridiculous.
Now look at object. Are you able to find something based on his likeness?
Yeah.
Within like
That's-
1,000 feet.
So that's why I asked him to describe it. It has a 1,000-foot range. Name it. Describe or name an object that's familiar to you. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as the object is within 1,000 feet of you.
Are you wanting to go after the medallion tonight?
If it's close by.
If it's on the way.
What we
let's see,
Don't
where's
think
the
he
church?
meant- I'm like, okay, never mind.
We were.
Like, legit, was like, we need to go.
Yeah, the
Why
town
are we
might
talking?
not have a church.
So if the medallion's on our way
jeez,
out
that's
and we can
bad.
grab it really fast,
I started a
then we
new
can
job.
do that.
that's
Otherwise,
very
I would
limited.
rather go out,
Very
spend the night
Yeah.
outside.
I'm going to pretend that this is the church. Okay? This is the church, everybody.
Nice.
Playing D&D, you gotta use your imagination. Alright, you sense that the object is within this house, beyond the crowd of people.
You're on the guard of people and we're
Where's the
heading
way
back.
out?
I'll say that this is the church, and you guys
I
are
see
kind
a
of
medallion.
skedaddling it out this way.
That way is the
Exit,
exit.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Do we have time to grab it?
No, I was
There
thinking
is
that-
but minutes.
Wait a
You could
second.
probably make it to the house, but
I see a medallion.
So, two options. One, we get out of town. Two, I summon a tiny hut in the middle of the town. That gives us a place to retreat to. It'll keep us safe for roughly an hour.
Honestly, maybe some of us should not. That way, at least if some of us die, the game still goes on.
I just wanted to confirm his location. We should probably leave before whatever.
At this very moment.
Investigate!
What are you trying to investigate?
I want to investigate why these people are so unhappy.
Are you gonna go over there?
Okay,
No, I'm
bye.
investigating from afar.
They're all
come
just
back for you in the
they're all
morning
just
if you're
standing
still alive.
around as
Yeah,
if
investigation.
waiting for something. They all have unhappy looks on their faces as if
You wanna stay and find out?
they're
No.
waiting for bad
I'm
news.
scared.
Well,
Ooh, I want to know bad news.
it's none of
I'm
my
staying.
business. I'm gonna
I'm
leave.
staying.
She's staying?
I'm staying.
Alright,
If
everyone
I
else.
die, I die. I'm staying.
Alright,
Leave
nice
it.
knowing you.
I'm heading out.
Goodbye. I have an idea. Come with us so that when I summon the tiny hut, you are able to take advantage of its protection.
The
You can go back
doors
into town.
to the
Fine.
town start to close as
Everybody make your choice.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, trying to just sprints out.
Yeah, I've been going.
Onward from us. Yeah.
the mayor, who's standing at the edge of the crowd, sees you hesitating. He says, "You must go now! If you value your life, you must leave."
I'm Supreme Being.
Alright. What? No, I'm summoning the hut outside the town. I thought there was enough time for you to come back in, but there's not, so you have to make a choice.
No, I'm staying.
Alright, bye.
Ah!
Alright.
She stays.
Anyone else staying with Vexlar?
No. Especially not after hearing that.
Cowards!
Alright.
Blasphemous cowards!
You
You do
all
not deserve.
leave just as the city gate closes.
How big is this town?
Oh, pretty good size. I'll say
This
it's
is my
like
new
about this
tool.
big.
I love having
Surrounded
this.
by
That big?
Yeah. Surrounded by
Alright,
a
is
wooden
it-
palisade.
Is there a guard set?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
pretend that there's a few guards at the gate.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay outside the town and monitor the movement of the.
Okay, so I let out a absolute blood curdling scream, just loud enough that they can hear, just to mess with them.
Make a deception check. This is for me to see if she
At
lies.
20.
20.
20.
Yeah, that exceeds her
Are you trying to make like an
capacity.
angry scream or a I'm dying scream?
I'm dying to scream.
I call first dibs on his gear.
Wow.
So, what? You
Okay.
hear, ah!
Okay.
And I want to hear the party's reaction. Party's reaction.
You can't hear us.
Well, he says he gets your gear.
That's true.
Huh?
Will we be able to hear?
Yeah, I mean, it
Yes,
was a
I
loud,
did it loud enough
it was
so
a
that you guys
loud
could hear.
scream. She rolled well.
Well,
He rolled, excuse me.
okay. How attentive are the guards?
They just barred the door.
They just barred the door.
How tall is the wall?
Yeah, do
10
they
feet.
sit on top of the wall?
No, it's just a 10-foot wall. There's no walkway or anything.
Oh, okay, she'll climb the wall.
Alright, make a strength check. Or not a strength check, an athletics, I guess.
An athletics check. That would be a 23.
Hey, that's good enough.
Oh, no, 24.
No, you don't
Oh,
make
darn it. No.
it. I'll say you're able to
Get a
climb up and peek
splinter in
over
the
at
shoe or
edge and you
something
can-
like
She
that.
sees me and I just double over laughing.
Yeah. Oh,
Just at this moment, the sun,
peeks her head over the. Like, okay, well, now I'm watching.
the sun falls over the horizon, and a
Well, that-
change takes place.
Where is Vexlar's?
I'm gonna say that she was like
Right here.
on the path.
Okay, let's put Vexlar there. Get everybody else off.
Okay, Cody,
Wish I
can we
was over
pause for
here.
a second? I really need your restroom.
You gotta use the restroom?
Yeah.
No promises that
Hi,
you
Just
will
pause it
come
for like
back.
2 minutes.
Alright,
Go.
you better hurry.
I'm like the main star of this.
I know. Chose to put yourself in the middle, and now we all
Yeah,
each have a
anticipation.
article.
Like a bunch of those gray people.
Is it going to be like when they open the Ark of the Covenant?
No, I think they just all turned to zombies or something.
Alright. I can summon my hut in 10 minutes as a ritual that protects us. But
Yeah, get to it.
Does it have to be a ritual?
no, I can cast it as a spell too, but if
I'm gonna need
as a
more.
ritual, I don't use a spell slot.
Yeah. Why are you talking?
Because
What are the spell nonsense?
once I set it up, I can't leave.
Yeah, why are you not doing
Okay, I'm just making sure that's what we want to commit to. Alright, I sit down, that's
Oh no, you lose a ritual spell. Ah, whatever shall we do?
That's a
Knowing
good
your
point.
lack of spell slots, which you didn't use because it
Oh.
was a ritual.
Looks like I have to start over because I was distracted.
Is that enough?
Stop looking at my butt.
Yeah, that should be enough. Actually, no, I want a couple more.
I can tell.
They're all gonna run that next slide.
Grab some dirt and chuck it at you.
Looks
Yeah.
even better.
Don't
Derby.
die.
Ah.
Just to clarify, you're all sitting close to me when I do this. Y'all have to be inside the circle when I do this. And then once it's up, you guys can come and go, but I cannot.
Oh, okay. Well, when you're close, I'll come back. Right now, if Vexar's going to die, someone needs to make sure that he does.
That he does that.
Alright. What happened? Oh no. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh lord. Oh Jesus.
Hopefully they don't all turn into zombies to attack you.
Zombies?
We don't know. We just guessed.
Good luck.
Okay.
I hope you do better than you did against the knight.
Shut up.
They can't cast fireball.
As soon
They'll be fine.
as the sun's nourishing rays cease and darkness falls upon the mass of people, an enormous cacophony breaks out. Your scream is dwarfed amongst the screams and rage as every single one of these people begins to attack both one another and everything that they can see. So roll for initiative.
Are you holding still?
I cast invisibility.
You can do that on your turn.
Yep.
Is this everyone or just
You better roll well.
Oh, this is just me, and I am.
Well, Boishan is watching, so I want her to have an initiative.
Okay,
19.
that's pretty good.
I have no
What'd you get?
bonus for initiative.
11.
I also got 11.
Wait.
All right.
Oh, we're supposed to roll too?
I
If
mean,
you want to.
if you want.
Have we
You
had-
hear screams of
Has it-
rage.
Has 10 minutes passed?
Oh.
14.
No, it's been like a minute.
Or 15.
Alright. Just saying, if you guys leave, you guys will not be able to get into the hut.
It's it's going to be a few minutes. Calm down, Vance. When you get
told me
close,
to
start
cast
making
it,
a
and
noise.
you walked away.
Also, be aware, you can start over.
All right. Yeah. You're gonna go invisible.
Yeah.
The crowd of people enters a bloodlust, and it's not just men, because all the men. So I should have said this earlier, but the crowd that was in the square were all men. But yeah, they just start punching and biting and pulling hair and gouging eyes, just one another. They're just attacking one another. You turn invisible, right? Women and children burst out of the houses and join the fray.
Oh lord.
How long does that invisibility spell last?
Probably like an hour, if it's not greater. He's like, if it's like the fur ball, I'll give it another last turn. But I assume it's a spell she's using.
Yeah, 1 hour.
Are you able to move?
The spell lets her move. She just can't
Okay.
attack or cast another spell.
All right. If that's the case, I don't really see any reason why anyone would notice you. You just kind of back up to the house. But yeah, the frenzy. It's insane. About every minute or so, the number of town people falls by about half.
Hey, Martin.
Yeah.
When your family would have a party, can you describe it?
My orc family or my human
The
family?
orc one.
Sounded like that.
Oh, yeah. Probably looks like it too. Yeah, it's awful.
Although even the orcs weren't this crazed.
Yeah, you should see it.
There's madness in
You
this
should
town.
climb up the wall, dude.
Yeah, like it's really bad in there.
How tall's the wall?
10 feet.
10 foot.
Frobus, hold still. I'm gonna stand on Frobus and watch.
All right.
What is your reaction?
I'm not going to inject myself into this fight.
Well, it really thinks that if we just wait long enough, it'll be over on its own.
Do I see Vexlar? Obviously not.
Obviously not.
But I am going to look for Vexlar.
Well, Vexlar was in the road and then he vanished. So probably fine.
What's the approximate size of this town, population-wise?
I wrote that down somewhere. Hold on.
259,
Me?
258,
Just
257.
Stealth.
When you said it cuts in half roughly every minute, so I want to see how many minutes it takes to basically be dead.
So how is there still a town?
Stealth is
Magic.
We'll
find out.
Maybe?
That is my theory.
Oh.
Hey, if anyone's down, just drag our bodies
That's
to
the
this town.
perception 17.
Now,
He's
you're-
over there. You can see there's
Oh,
indentations in the grass.
Yeah, but this, if everyone's
He
resurrected,
rolled
yeah.
below my passive perception, so I
This
would say
actually
I still
tickles
see
my
it.
mind.
I still totally it.
Alright.
That's nifty.
I feel like that's what happened is they all went crazy, killed each other, and then we'll wake up the next day. Just fine.
Sorry, bear with me.
You know, we could totally run in, grab the medallion while they're all dead.
It's a good idea. Has the medallion moved? I'm still
It
concentrating.
has not moved. There's
Where
about
is it?
600 people in this village.
Where is it?
Probably in the
house over there. Okay.
About 600 people?
And by now it's
Started.
probably what, 200?
Yeah. something like that.
300,
Having how often?
150,
About every minute it has.
75.
So they'll all be dead by the time. Well, before Vexlar's
15.
visibility wears off.
Yeah, 56, 17. We're down to like, in 6 minutes, we're down to like 10 people or less.
Takes about 10
You
minutes.
should see that 10-year-old. He's really going at it.
Oh my
The
gosh!
town will be dead by the time I finish putting up this
It takes 10 minutes to get down to the last man.
And I bet
Oh, watch Jimmy. He's the real bloodthirsty one.
I bet you-
He's hiding behind that barrel.
Actually,
He's
as
gonna
you
get his
watch, you realize that I'm assuming you guys are just gonna let it all play out.
Yeah.
I want to interfere.
What? You said you weren't going to interfere.
I am interfering.
Oh my
At
gosh.
which point are you going to interfere?
I'm gonna wait until there's about 10 guys left.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
You
No,
wanna-
wait, no.
I've gone.
I'm gonna
off
wait
the
till
wall.
there's about
I got
30
2
guys
carries,
left,
I rolled a
roughly.
22.
When there's about 30 people left, what are they looking like? Is there anyone close to the wall?
No, for the most part, they're all in the square.
Oh, so
seeking-
the guards ran in?
Yeah, they ran in.
Oh, nice.
What in town is?
Yeah, for the most part, they're all out in
Where's the
square.
mayor?
In there. Oh, yeah, he already hit the dust. He's dead.
So they must be able to revive.
At about the point where there's like 20 or 30 guys left, I'm gonna hop off robots over the wall into the town, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna cast Bless on the 3 weakest looking ones.
Okay.
Okay.
What does Bless do?
It adds a
Add
D4 to all their attack rolls.
Okay.
So they should be the last 3 that survive.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they duke it out. They duke it out. But you actually notice that one of the people who are doing well in this melee combat is actually what looks like a copper armored knight.
Magic knife.
Yes, and he is throwing out magic missiles and just blasting people with them. The 3 that you healed gang up on him, and he is overrun. You think that he probably would have won, but unfortunately,
Thanks to
his
divine intervention.
targets got a little bit of a boost.
That's all right. Knights suck.
So,
He's a knight.
are you invisible?
I think
Everybody
everybody
knows
does.
you.
Oh no,
Very
I
high
turned
end.
it down.
Are you like trying to hide from this group of people?
There was
Yeah.
zero chance I
More or
was
less.
signing up for that.
Roll stealth.
I just wanted to
People would.
see how I handled it against them.
7.
Disadvantage.
Oh.
7.
All right. I'll say that the final 3.
He's right there.
They
Shut up, boy, shut up!
they hear your clinking of armor and they turn. One of them slashes his friend right in the neck, and the other 2 take off running for you.
Jimmy, I was rooting for you.
I'm gonna drop concentration. They're not blessed anymore.
Okay. One of them looks very injured, like he has a broken leg, and he's running on a broken leg.
That's disgusting.
The other one has what looks like a stab wound on its head.
Okay.
But yeah, they're coming on right up to you.
I'll kill one of them with an opportunity attack as he enters my melee range.
All right, roll the hit.
I roll for 24 perception to see if people that are down are moving at all, or if they're down.
For the most part, they're down. There's a couple in, having death throws.
Ooh, Vexlar, that one's still moving. His brain is fresh.
That's a hit.
Ooh! Ah! I run over there. And I just stand there and wait.
14 damage.
It's not an attack if they're already dead. You would stay invisible.
But he's not dead yet, he's almost dead.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
why I'm waiting.
That's what I said though. That's what I'm saying. When
They're
he's
dead.
he's
Become
dead,
an object.
once they're dead, you can eat them.
An
It
object
won't
for
affect
me
your
to
invisibility.
devour.
Could you imagine? You're just watching people kill each other, and then all of a sudden, something invisible just starts sucking the brains out of one of the dead bodies.
Oh yeah, no, he's super dead.
cracks open the.
Chomp, chomp,
Yeah,
chomp.
you remove his head neatly from his body.
Okay.
And the other one is going to make an attack on you. 13 to hit.
Miss. Or bounces off my armor.
Alright. Oh yeah.
Take him out too.
I want.
What's the roll?
12.
Yeah. Roll damage.
Curious if we're
10
people
damage.
still are.
He's also gone. You can describe his death if you want.
He did.
Yeah. It seems like they're all gone.
Well, that was interesting. Vexlar, you alive?
Yes! Chomp, 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 chomp.
Okay.
Are you eating their brains?
Yes.
At least one of theirs.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Damn it! I knew I should have looked it up. Son of a bitch!
I wander down the wall into one of the closer buildings. I got 15.
Mark,
No,
are
wait,
you
no, wait,
hungry?
don't count that
The
one.
hot finishes
Don't
in
count
2
that one.
minutes of not
Did you get-
recasting.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to roll my dice.
Everyone's
Roll your
dead.
dice. Okay, you still don't get a safe place to sleep tonight if you're not in when the hot when I finish.
19.
Well, there's a lot of open beds in the town.
You can just start over, man.
Roll. Nope,
Do
not doing it.
100.
You're not here. It's too bad for you.
I went in the building. No one was there.
Oh, you do find someone in there.
I was down. Why are they not outside?
It is a baby.
Is it trying to hit me?
It is not moving.
Is this a 0 or a 100?
I rolled a 15 to get in there
It is
initially, but
But if you roll this one, it's the first digit, that's the last digit. So,
Wait,
40.
40. So 0, so it would be 40. 40. I knew. Okay, so I was trying to look through my spell fees and figure out which one would investigate magic. And I was going to try and investigate to see what the brain would do to me if I ate it, but then I got distracted.
What is something that Vexlar is afraid of?
Humility. A clone
Being,
of himself. That's just a little better.
being wrong.
Ooh, being wrong.
Being not supreme.
You see a crowd of lithids where all the bodies are lying. And they are laughing at you, pointing, saying at how weak you are and that there's a reason you were cast out of the hive. It's like cutting off a toenail.
Oh! Vexlar is like on the ground covering his
As a
head.
matter of fact, we should kill you so that you don't ever come back. And then they start bum rushing you. You're terrified and you run away.
I thought I was curled up in a ball.
No, you are, in fact, frightened. And must use your action to flee.
So I have to run away. Okay.
Which is her imagination.
Yep.
This is hilarious.
So you
I
gotta
run
see
around the
Vexlar
corner
just
and hide behind the barrels.
book it and in terror.
She's still
Actually, I don't think any of us saw her.
You hear Vexlar
Him.
yelling in terror.
Damn that chocolate.
I corrected myself before you caught it. Doesn't count.
All right. Well, they're all dead.
I rolled an 11.
Martin isn't hungry.
I'm assuming investigation would help me check this.
Martin,
You know,
Martin,
the home seems
Martin
perfectly
isn't
normal
hungry.
apart from the violence.
What do you mean
It
Martin
seems
isn't?
like a
Baby's
standard.
not in this movie you said was in there.
Yeah, I think you know what happened.
Is it over now?
Yeah, there is a deathly silence.
Her vision?
No, me, my vision.
No, that lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no. Roll a d10.
Oh my gosh. 3.
Yeah, it lasts for 3 minutes.
All right. Well, since Martin, you're not hungry or hungrier, cool. All right. Boyshan's gonna jump into town, and she's gonna pull the bar off the door. It's like, okay, open it. Krishna, Araheim, don't make sure nothing comes out. And then she's gonna sprint in towards where the medallion is.
All right.
Did you guys stick around for my ritual?
I did.
I rolled a 26.
So you guys can come and go, which means you guys can get back into tiny
Go
hut.
from building to building.
Anyone that didn't stay when I was casting it cannot come back into the hut.
More or less checking around.
Yeah, you know, you see that there's bodies like everywhere. Like this was
Good
wow.
job.
Massacre.
I'm gonna roll something.
So yeah, you make it into that particular building. Since you're the first one, you see that it's like a normal home, except for this one's a little bit more fancier, like it's nicer. You know, there's rich clothing and tapestries and whatnot. And in the corner of the room, sitting in a glass case, is, you've seen something similar before, but it's essentially a well of magic. A circular sphere glowing. However, this one, although identical to others you've seen in the past, has a sickly yellow cast to it.
As you're looking at that, I come behind you and it'll come into
You're
the...
so frightened.
No! It's been 3
It
minutes!
hasn't been 3 minutes, you're still running.
Tell me when I'm done then.
I rolled a 26 perception. Watch her run off. That was kind of.
You don't particularly notice anything out of the ordinary except for what is obviously out of the ordinary.
Bodies everywhere.
Yeah, at this point, you know, nothing is even doing death saving throws. It's quiet.
She's
Very quiet.
whenever he's done. She'll extend her magical awareness. Is that orb the only thing in the room?
Yeah, in this particular room, it's the only thing you sense that is magic, and it is an immense magic. Very, very powerful.
Okay. It's not, but that's not the medallion. That's just a sphere.
Are you gonna look at it closer?
Yes.
You see, floating within the sphere, a medallion.
Okay. So no other magical items. You want me to spend another one to go through the rest of the house to make sure there's no other magical items?
You can go through. There's really only just like mundane magical items, like
Okay.
you
Nothing.
might find like
Like if there was a bag of clothing, that'd be cool. Okay. Going to grab the thickest coat in the closet. Smash the glass. throw the coat over it. Like turn the coat into a bag and then just start running out.
The coat, when it hits the magic, bursts into flame.
Okay. Find the next thickest coat.
You go through a few coats. Ruin all of them.
They have a shop in this town, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wander over there.
You know what you guys need to find.
I don't know where that is. But
What you guys need to find is like
No, I'm gonna go see what
welders.
the shop has.
Vexlar!
I'll do him first. So you find the shop. It has a lot of foodstuffs. You notice that there is a lot of cheese. There's mutton. Looks like they have a pretty good industry of goats. They have a pretty good showing for wooden things. So there's a lot of chairs, tables, furniture, carved like horses and dolls. There's tanned hides. Seems like this is kind of like a farming community. There's a couple of just random items that people need. Jars, silverware, axes, things of that nature. Yeah.
Do I have to roll if I want to take an axe?
No, you can just take it.
I want to figure out what the first thing was I wanted to take.
Take a bunch of axes. If you
Well,
want.
you said something early on. Oh yeah, I wanted to take one of the carvings of a horse and an axe.
Okay. They're yours. Nobody's stopping you.
Vance gets bored. In classic Vance fashion. And
But they're
eventually
in
I just
there.
say, they were, and then they went. You told them to go.
I told them to make sure nothing left the gate. They can do that from now.
Oh.
Well, I've been wandering through the town
For
now.
you, not
I
them.
said, you know what? Screw it. They're gonna make me recast this anyway. So I just go off into the town because I had a thought and I want to look for stuff.
Okay, well, in that case,
Just standing alone outside.
I am so susceptible to peer pressure!
So there are two things I would like to. First, do I see the body of the knight at any point?
Yeah, this stands out pretty well. It's a shiny orange rust color.
I would like to loot that body.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, forgot about
You, there's no resisting. You find 50 gold pieces.
Was the axe just like a hand axe?
she.
Yeah.
I would also like to look for the mayor's body.
Okay.
Those are the only two bodies I'm in.
I'll say you find 20 gold pieces on the mayor.
And then the other thing that made Vance actually think to leave the hut and go to the town, I would like to look for any place that might have interesting books.
Okay. There is an inn. You check there. They have a few like adventuring books, nothing too crazy. If you want to go like house to house, it'll take you a while, but you might find
Here,
something.
take your chips.
If it does not seem like there is any threat and we're not in a hurry, I will take my time while everyone else is doing that. So you can tell me.
Is it-
Vexlar, I need a supreme being!
Alright, at this time, Vexlar, you overcome your irrational hallucination fear.
Following you, going.
And then I hear her voice, and I walk over there.
18 plus
I
whatever
actually sprint over
perception
there.
number I
Okay.
have. It's high.
Okay, Vexlar,
I'm not sneaking. I'm just
Well,
going.
I
No,
need
because
this
you're going
here.
around and I just noticed you, so I'm like,
this
hey,
thing, I'm not going to
keep
touch
following.
it.
Totally
It
leaving
is
this town.
immune
I
to
don't want to
coats.
fully rob them, but I want some stuff.
I want to move it without touching it.
I
How?
forgot what city we're in. Is
We are the heroes.
I'm gonna
of this
go
movie, guys.
find where
I poke it.
they're at with the medallion.
Okay. What? You want me to poke it?
Can I make a dexterity save?
Yeah, you
Because
can
like,
try to
like as he goes over to poke it, I want to use like my mage hand to pull it to move it.
I'm really. What's the word when you're like
Emily,
destroying
make a
things?
contested straight
Wait,
check.
what is the
Well, dexterity. would
word
be
when you
better.
destroy things?
destructive?
I'm being very destructive today.
Chaotic?
Make a dexterity save.
Chaotic.
You gotta poke
It
it.
could be
Very
chaotic.
chaotic
That could
today.
be. Where's the map?
What do I do?
Or
Wisdom.
what?
Dexterity.
What's the city we're in?
This is the city.
No, what was it called?
Oh,
I mean,
Erast.
Erast.
Okay, you didn't see it. Go.
E-R-A-S-T.
E-R-A-S-T.
6. Haha, I beat it. by one.
You go to poke it and like a little magical hand goes, don't do that. Don't
I
do that.
grab it.
The hand?
Yes.
Oh.
No, I grab the medallion.
All right, another
Because his
dexterity
hand
save.
just goes. Whoop. I want to see what happens.
Okay,
I grab
go ahead,
it.
Make another save.
4.
Yeah, I got it. I beat you again with a 9.
Knock it off.
Like, no. I brought you here to come up with a better idea other than you
Oh, it
contaminating.
was
You
you
know,
doing
you
it.
probably won't find the
Yes!
best
Oh,
books
I
in
thought
the
it was
richest
the
person's
medallion.
house.
No!
I thought about looking for the
I'm
mayor's
following.
badge.
Fine.
I want to try to get the
And
medallion.
if you're looking for
No,
the
don't
mayor's
touch
badge, it's a
it!
great
I
place
was
to go.
gonna say,
Not my
I,
hand.
I want to take stuff but not take all. So.
Can
You're
I
looking
please
for
make
loot?
a
I've
suggestion?
been following
Yes.
him for a while.
If you want to
What
feel
we
good
need
later,
is those
take from the rich prince.
welders and
Also, you guys look
metal
through a bunch of
builders
houses.
have
You really
these,
don't find much.
weird
It's kind of a poor
Yes.
farming community.
points. We need to find
You
some
end up at the mayor's
That's a
house.
good idea.
If you're looking for loot, roll
Urza
an
out.
investigation or check for me real quick. The books are just on the shelf. I'll say that you find. I'll say you find a book that is about current geopolitics and the relations of the various barons.
I rolled a 14.
So, if you ever need to like do some sort of check using that, I'll give you advantage or some sort of history boost. Start from that, I'd say. I'd also give you. I'll also say that you find it a very strange report about graves being raided.
Like local graves?
Yeah, the
While this
graveyard.
is going on, do
Bodies
I have
recently
time to find
buried.
the blacksmith
being
that's, like,
stolen.
close by?
No. This is what we're doing. All right.
Actually, while I'm here, is there any notes about that discuss
Well, can I
what is
not
happening going on in
leave it
this
then?
town?
Wait, oh, fair enough.
And the note about the graves is fairly old, by the way. It's like a month old.
I'm going to swipe at the medallion using.
Vexler is going to find the blacksmith shop to get some tongs.
Yes.
I'm going to swipe at the medallion using the rust-free magic warhammer.
Rust-free magic warhammer, the dwarven one.
It does. You said it's a magic item because it's magically rust-free.
Yep.
So I'm trying to rely on that magic to move it.
You're just poking it in there. It melts
Oh,
in yellow flame.
from my inventory.
Okay.
That's so sad.
So
Who's
if
happy?
I look at this orb, because I have a staff with dispel magic.
Use
and I know
your
if
hands.
this- Using dispel magic.
Your magical hand. The one you kept swiping me.
Based off of the sheer immense volume of the magic, like this is magic cool. It probably will.
Perhaps it only melts.
Where's Destiny?
Not.
Well, both of them are fighting,
Perhaps it melts everything but flesh.
and I was going.
We've eliminated coats.
Well, stay here.
And I was going.
I'm gonna get an arm.
And I
Oh gosh.
Where's
Is
Destiny?
it a dead arm?
Yeah.
The dead arm bursts into flame and
See? I
turns
thought that
into
would work.
dust.
Maybe living flesh then. Go ahead.
Go try and make
Okay, it was in a glass case.
It was.
No, but now
I don't wanna touch it.
Earlier I rolled a 14 investigation.
Next time.
Finding tongs.
I'll be up there in a minute. What?
We determined that living flesh would be unharmed. Go ahead and retrieve it.
That's what I tried doing!
No, don't do that. He's lying to you.
You're trying to sacrifice me.
Not specifically.
I was giving you permission to try.
I don't need your permission. I am a supreme being! Fool.
And I.
What if we were to? Would we be
That's
able
my
to
thigh,
revive?
sorry.
Would we be able to revive one of
Oh
the
my
more
goodness.
recently dead people and like tie them up
I'm
and
in
then?
the middle of a game.
That's expensive.
And
Seriously.
also disgusting.
Well,
Why would you do that?
Just a second,
I mean,
guys.
if they haven't finished their death saving throws, and we can just.
Oh my goodness.
It's been more than 18 seconds.
If only it
it's
had a
18
feather
seconds,
to
so
hurt
it's-
this.
Okay, what do we have that is magically inclined.
Well, they're figuring that out in the mayor's house. I had a 14 investigation. So I'm not so interested in the books.
You find some very fine silverware worth 30 silver pieces. Very gold pieces. It's gold silver.
I bought those.
Well, Martin, how do you propose we
And
move
those,
it?
Krishna?
I had an idea, but you shot it down.
What, revive somebody? Or
No.
let Vexlar touch it?
Let Vexlar touch it. If she seems so inclined to put herself at risk, why not make use of
Hey,
it?
Vexlaw, you want to try your hand again?
So funny.
Mom, where's the cookies?
No, I just gave that to her to make her feel better. No,
Vexlaw,
these
you,
are D&D snacks.
you want to try your hand
Shut the door.
at the orb again?
Yes.
Wait, did you already touch it once?
No.
Like, I am not going to be here for this, and she's gonna walk out.
Okay. Good, because the whole place explodes.
19. Wait, what am I rolling?
You're just going to grab the orb.
Oh shit.
Well, you rolled good.
Poke.
Roll a charisma saving throw.
I did 19.
We're gonna roll a new one right now.
Shut up. No, I just rolled one.
No, I didn't even declare what was
Whatever's
happening.
going on in the town only directly affects the town folk because Vexlar
Eight.
stayed inside the town.
You can add 5 to it. I'm next to you.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Anybody else? Want to help me?
Oh, most of us are not there.
Yes.
Can we assist?
Cowards!
Are you-
No, we're looking for
Not
stuff.
coward, I'm
in
just
other
looting.
buildings.
You're looking
Oh.
for stuff. We don't know what
No,
Christian is
see, I've been looting too.
I mean,
Do you
I don't
have
say
a
I'm
way
sorry.
of assisting her?
Would a guidance or bless work?
That should probably help.
Does guidance help for saving throw?
No.
I think less helps.
Yeah, bless us.
What is that at?
But you can't retroactively cast bless.
Yeah.
Well, he's there. I'll say he can help.
So it's a D4.
3. So, what was that?
13 plus 3 is 16.
16.
Roll a d100.
You suck.
It's not enough.
100.
Whoa.
Okay.
You ascend to godhood.
What?
You ascend to being the supreme being we
I
all
thought
knew
you
you
said you
were.
ascend to a goblin, and I'm like, what?
Godhood.
To godhood. Oh.
Your touch is rebuffed from the magical orb. However, a look of anger followed by a smile
That's the best kind of
comes
anger.
across your face. But other than that, you seem okay.
I don't ever want to see an illicit smile like that again.
At this point, Vance, you feel a little something in your hat.
Well, Dad, what's going on?
And the thing that goes like waves one of its tentacle fins at the orb.
I'm assuming I follow it to the location of the. Where was the orb at? Was it in the mansion?
Yeah, it's in the mansion. So
Oh, so we're in the same building.
yeah.
I'll do it myself. I'm going
So
to
we
grab the amulet.
Okay. Roll a charisma saving throw.
patient, apparently.
I think I can help.
No need. 27.
That's good
I didn't
enough.
want to help you anyways.
You're able to grab the amulet with no ill effects.
What?
He's so powerful.
I worked a plus 13 for
However, you did feel an alien presence upon your mind when you went to reach for the thing.
That's okay. Nothing can drive my mind away from my quest for vengeance.
Is little guy still like trying to get towards it even though it's in his hand?
When he sees that the medallion gets grabbed, he's like, "What are these little flipper things?"
I say into his mind, I hate you.
Next time we'll get.
And I stare at you and glare at you.
The orb turns back to a healthy, glowing white magical color.
Maybe the medallion was because
some sort of suppression effect.
Okay.
supposed to use it
All the bodies still unmoving.
Hey, you guys!
I think I would.
I'm like, can we call for everybody to like?
We
Yeah.
broke the enchantment, and because we did
Hey,
it while they were all
you
dead, they stay dead.
guys!
They're all still dead.
Possibly. Okay.
Should we have waited?
She's going to sprint to the front gate to bar it again.
Okay.
We could be heroes.
When she's done that, she's going to climb over the wall.
All right.
Wait, but I thought we had to bring the orb back into the church and return it.
No, we have to find Howard and put it on him.
The amulet. Not the orb.
Oh.
Amulet and the orb are separate.
Amulet is
I
in
meant
the
the
orb.
amulet.
So the orb is like the amulet's in the
Oh,
orb.
so this orb was not like a physical orb. You were able to.
So in Anvillion,
illusion.
there are these wells of magic.
Yes.
It was a well of
You
magic.
ran into one at the very beginning in the Ape's Hut that was just
Right.
keeping the place warm. You ran into another one at the Amethyst Mine that had been corrupted. You probably would have ran into another one in... Oh yeah, you saw one also floating above the city of Wolfenheim. It was the source of the magical shield.
Oh.
And then there was another one in a fountain in the city of Church, which granted healing abilities.
Oh, there was also the one that we found with the robbers.
Oh yeah, that one too.
And then there's also the one by the giants where that has all those dwarven spirits in it.
Oh
The
yeah.
giant one.
Okay. So Voishon is out with it, just outside waiting for.
Smells like death out here.
So it's
No, I'm gonna stick
not as
around
bad.
and see what happens when it's
it's
daytime.
still night, right?
Let's just take a long rest and wait until it's daytime to see if they come back alive.
Okay.
Yes!
I'm gonna
Where are you guys
also
resting?
climb out over the wall.
I'm going to take the mayor's bed.
All right. There is an inn, but there's also a bunch of empty homes.
I'll probably go to the inn.
Okay.
Anyone coming to the inn too?
Yeah, I'll follow you. Being a supreme being and all, I must
I am going to
Protect.
opt to go sleep outside of
be
here.
unfortunate.
Just in case. I'll come back in the morning.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what she's
I'm
saying.
going out as well.
Yeah, you sleep. Some of you soundly, some of you not so soundly.
Which of us don't sleep soundly?
You don't sleep soundly.
You have a medallion.
You have
Very nicely.
awful nightmares of being weak and unable to fight. You see your family slaughtered by demons over and over again, and you are helpless to do anything about it.
It's a normal night for me then.
Demons have yellow flaming eyes. But yeah, normal night for you.
Long rest.
Yeah, long rest for everybody.
Is there
Woohoo!
chips
I
and
w-
salsas?
I know we
Yeah,
need salsa.
upstairs. Upstairs, yeah, if you want some. Here.
There's the chips are upstairs.
Yeah.
Can you use these bowls? I did
Yeah.
not leave them.
He's like,
Yeah.
let me get you a clean bowl for your salsa, dude.
Okay.
Do we also level up?
This hasn't been that long
We're
yet.
not gonna level up in the middle of a freaking
Well,
murder.
after we did the
Although we're getting closer.
and then
Do we get
shall-
credit for all of those kills?
All of the XP is mine.
I should get credit for at least 4 of them.
Well, I was thinking about the permadeath that we just caused.
Well, we don't know if it's permadeath.
Yeah, they might all get up in the
It's
morning.
actually something fairly funny, so I'm gonna wait for them to get back.
I have always wished that these were filled with cheese instead of peanut butter. Does anybody else feel that?
No, I agree.
Have a drink.
Gatorade, Sprite, 7-Up. That's about it.
Let's do a Gatorade.
I'll take a Pepsi. Does anyone recognize the music I've been having playing?
No.
It's creepy.
It's from a cold classic.
Troll 2?
It's not Tremors. Waterworld?
Yes, Kevin Costner's Waterworld.
Yes, the classic horror. The
As a-
vengeance of climate change.
As a little kid, I thought that movie was so cool.
Dude, it was cool.
It is cool.
It's also
Well, it's been a long
not
time
that
since
great.
I've seen it, so I can't speak as an adult. But just the idea, I was like, God, it'd be so cool to be able to swim underwater and breathe underwater, you know?
So what is the music from?
John Carpenter's The Thing.
I should have known.
Since I have no idea what that is, that would explain why it was unfamiliar to me.
Oh, dude, you need to watch it. That one's on the list of like national treasures when it comes to horror.
Just don't-
Unless you don't like horror movies, in that case,
I don't watch
in
my
that case don't watch it. It's pretty much like the OG like body horror in that there's this monster that like assimilates people and becomes them. Pretty cosmic horror themed. Where did Emily go? Yeah, whatever, I'm skipping her.
Children.
So, you all wake up. For those of you who are in the inn, you wake up, in your rooms. Nothing.
Get your hands off me, Vance! Jeez!
Who slept outside?
Weird dreams. Outside is relative. Tiny hut.
Yeah, you sleep in your tiny hut. Night goes well. You, Martin, wake up. There's somebody in the bed next to you.
Oh my god, they re-poof. They re-poof.
They Minecraft respawn.
Yes, respawn!
There's like Groundhog
There's a
Day.
grown man who you recognize as the the mayor.
Oh my god, I wish
He
this
turns
was
to you.
me.
Goes, ah!
Shh.
Well, good morning.
That would totally be me. Oh my god,
Is
I
that a
wish that was
dreadlock or
He
a
looks at you
tail
for
or
a
a
moment and he
tentacle?
says,
I don't think anyone else heard what I said.
sorry.
What did you say?
Good morning,
He
love.
screamed. I said, "Good morning, love."
Oh, that's kind of what I said. That's so funny.
He looks at you and he's like, you didn't leave the city at nightfall, did you?
Oh, I did. I just came back. How did you come back?
This happens every night.
Oh jeez.
We all have
What
a
happens
fever
if
dream
there's
that we can
one
barely
person
remember of
left?
violence. And then the day
What would happen if
resets.
there's one person left? Cody, if there's one person left, do they kill themselves?
Yes.
Well,
I can only assume that you are also slain and have become part of the curse, as those who have stayed have been slain and can no longer leave.
That sucks.
wrong.
What he doesn't know is that every night from now on, he's going to try and kill us all.
What do you mean?
I was outside the town when you all went crazy.
And were you not? Did you not come in and were slain?
No.
He came in after y'all killed each other.
I did some mopping up, but after that, I just slept in your bed, which was quite comfy, by the way. Thank you.
You did
And that's when he
say-
throws the blanket back and over your head, and he runs into his living room. Be careful.
Yeah, I'll follow him.
And he says, "I can't believe it! You removed the cursed object."
Oh yeah.
He kind of shies back a little bit on seeing the thing. I see you've discovered our shame, but also put an end to it, for which you have my thanks.
You're welcome.
Ask him if they're gonna stop coming alive.
Well, I could put a stop to it. How did they come back alive? I don't know if we came back over or what.
We'll just ask him if this is the source of their curse, like if this is gonna stop now that it's not there.
The curse, indeed. Are you?
No.
Did you come? Okay.
I'm just telling him to ask. This is
Well, I took the amulet after you had all died. Yet here you are alive. So
Yes, the way.
perhaps your curse is not over.
Well,
I'm gonna put my armor on.
I hope that the curse is ended. You see, this awful cycle began when that man placed the medallion within the well of magic.
Was he wearing yellow?
No, he is not actually. He seemed to be a bit of a vagabond.
Vagabond.
Looked like he had been traveling roughly for quite some time.
Probably the brother.
Did he look like a 1920s author?
A what?
I'm going to describe what a 1920s author looks like. Did he look like that?
Sounds like some sort of top hat, but no. He was just a normal-looking man. He had fairly muscular features. He wanted to sell us. He came trying to sell us these medallions as well as potions, but we refused. He was obviously a madman.
Potions like these? I'm going to pull out the potion of petrification.
That's exactly it.
Oh, that's interesting. I need to go speak with my friend Vance. Good day to you.
Okay, sir.
I'm going to go find Vance.
Where's my silverware?
I'm going to hurriedly go find Vance.
Damn it, man. All fluffed out.
I didn't steal his silverware. I didn't. That was him.
You klepto.
I'm not in the city anymore.
Did you sleep outside too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
After what happened, I'm like, I'm not staying here.
Those who are in the inn are greeted by a mother and a daughter. The daughter's like 8, and you kind of go through the same routine where they say they're so sorry that you have also become cursed as well with them.
We are not cursed. We did not die.
Same thing, kind of. They're surprised and they run off to the Baron the mayor's mansion. And at that point, the Baron and this family starts running off and telling all the people what's happened. They all start gathering.
On my way out of town, I'm going to use Divine Sense.
Okay.
What am I picking up from the amulet?
Immense evil.
Is there a way to find out if it has truly been lifted?
We could wait another day.
You can kill someone and see if they come back.
I think we should wait and see if they kill each other first.
As I say,
Killing them without ensuring that the curse is over would be bad.
also, there's no guarantee that killing them during the daytime
Does anything.
has the same.
Yeah, there's a lot of how this works.
What do you guys want to do?
Is your tiny that opaque or see through?
Mine
Where's the map?
is opaque
Oh, no.
from the outside.
On the map.
But you can see out
On the
from
map.
the inside. Well, I'm gonna come up and knock on it. Vance!
And the 4 of us that are in the hut probably are waking up to that.
What was the name of that potion seller?
Potion seller.
I think his name was just the potion seller.
I think we're talking about the
petrification potions. The one who had an assistant.
Pretty sure it was Alec Yorst. But let me double check.
Thought Alec was.
That might have been the brother. Hold on.
Wow.
We're at Erst's.
I
Why
think
did
that
we
man
come
that
to-
served these petrification potions was
We're
the one
heading
that
north,
dropped the
and then we
amulet.
made that the path for what we were looking for. When
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's
We
why
were
we're-
following
Interesting.
the other him.
Okay, we're
I
trying
really
to.
Ah.
once we took that book, he wouldn't
It's-
be able to do anything.
Boris Vane is the
That's the
name.
Boris Vane. Well, Vance, I'm actually quite concerned because Boris somehow got his hands not on one, but 2 seemingly indestructible objects of pure evil.
Sounds like another person on our kill list.
Definitely add them to our talk to list.
Okay.
Do you think we should try to destroy this?
We could sell it.
No!
I've learned one thing.
Now
is
that
don't
all
hold
of
on
you-
to valuable objects. Just sell them before they disappear.
Now that all of you have seen the object, I'm going to post it in the chat real quick what it looks like. Hold on.
It looks different than the one that Azra was wearing, right?
It does. There we go. images. Alright, there it is under images.
I like your image. Several things I wish would have been.
Oh my gosh. Why is there so much?
What's the last time you checked?
Like every single one.
Did you get pull up for you guys?
Ooh.
I got distracted.
It is something.
It is also something you recognize because you had seen it scrawled in the notes that Clouds had written.
From the book?
Yep.
Which means I probably would have also come across it from my own studies of the book.
Yep.
Do I know what it means?
You do not.
Do I have any context as to why it was in the book?
Not really.
Was it like written in the margins, or was it in the book?
You would see it like here and there, like in the margins, and on occasional as like a page heading. And in Cloud's writing, it was kind of just like scrawled all over the place. Sometimes big, sometimes small.
I'm going to very carefully unstop one of my potions of petrification
Yes.
Okay.
and drip a drop
Get
onto
dressed
the amulet.
close.
It goes tss, and the little drop evaporates.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Maybe stop her and put it away. Great. Saddled with another indestructible object of pure evil that causes nightmares.
You can always get rid of this one too.
I actually don't think I've told them that I gave away the book.
Oh. Never mind.
Now we have two indestructible evil objects. We need is a basilisk thing. Or the sword of Gryffindor.
Who is? This is not Harry Potter.
Mussolini?
Actually, this would probably be a good point for me
Because I
to
knew
tell
I
you
then
guys that.
sounded your name, but when I
Gave
read
the
it,
book
it's not
to-
what I thought.
Calvinius thought it was appropriately safe in his care.
Hopefully we haven't doomed Anvillion.
Avada Kedavra!
You know, if you can't destroy it, leaving it in the care of a powerful being is probably the next best thing.
Leave it with me, I am a powerful being!
You had nightmares because of that book.
She enjoyed those
Hush.
nightmares. He enjoyed those nightmares.
Yes. So, off we go to Tradewell.
Why are we going back there?
I think we should stay one more night, see if the curse truly has lifted.
Why?
Yeah.
If it hasn't, I don't know that we have anything ability to.
Destroy the orb.
Yeah, but if it has, then we can take credit. Report to the Magic Knights.
Well, I don't care about them.
And they can pay us.
I actually refused that. I turned it down for that night.
Well, I would like to stay.
I'd like to.
I can take the credit and get paid more.
Fine.
Alright.
There is nothing to do in this town. What are we gonna do for an entire day?
We can fight each other.
I want to fight you!
Deal.
No, I can't cheat anymore. I can't do that often.
You guys actually want to hold a duel?
Absolutely.
Oh. Okay. Clear the bodies!
Oh, that reminds me. We kind of ruined this opportunity, but I was totally thinking last night. What if we got other people to come and bet on which villager was the last person standing each night? We could make so much money off of that.
That's kind of
Raise your
morbid.
backs.
A little bit.
Set up some platforms
Okay.
so people can watch.
From the outside the city.
That is
6.
some the purge level.
What's your
messed
initiative?
up.
Yes, and that's why I didn't do it. But I did think
9.
So by the way, according to the rules of the Magic Knights, if you beat him, you take his rank.
I don't think I will. But we'll see.
They're dueling outside the city or in the city?
Can I have a
Wherever they want, really.
Is there blood in the square from the bodies?
No, it's actually immaculate.
It's all nice and clean.
I can't reach those other ones, so they're going to stay there.
That's okay.
Are these the
Well, I just want to know where they're doing it because I'm either watching from one spotter up.
Let's fight in the town square.
Okay. Set me back up.
Hi.
Okay.
You can't use Frobus.
Fine. I won't use this either. I'm gonna grab my shield. I'll just stand with my glaive.
Cody, his knee's over by the big 20.
I'm back here. Is that the wall right there, right? Or is there outer wall?
There's an
Yeah,
I don't know
wall.
if you've been doing this correctly. Just so you know, when you do your
Pointing
Eldritch
on the
Blast,
map. Is it a wall there, or is that buildings
It's
on that side?
it's buildings. You're like right in the middle of town.
Yeah, I was just curious if I
just so you know,
I'm on a building. Right next to that.
you get to
Sounds
do
like a bad
multiple
place to be.
Eldritch Blasts when you use them. by the way.
What? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Eldritch Blast,
Yeah.
your cantrip.
Yeah.
You get to do that multiple times at your level.
In one.
Attack.
How many?
I think 2 at your current level.
There, I'm watching them from on the rooftop.
So that's pretty
Okay.
useful.
Yeah, roll your initiative. Let's see who wins.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 6.
All right, you go first, Martin.
Okay, I cast Shield of Faith and take the dodge action.
All you.
I cast Eldritch Blast. 7.
That's a miss.
Again. 20.
You're supposed to be rolling at disadvantage.
Because of the dodge.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Miss.
No, run away.
No, I will not run away.
Okay.
You want to get
Next
your
Not what
attacks?
I would do, but very realistically what Vexla would do.
I'm not gonna run away.
Granted, I wouldn't have challenged Martin to a fight or accepted.
I'm going to step
challenge.
closer.
Take the dodge action. Come on.
Right up in his face. And moves like,
Ooh.
All right.
hi.
There we go.
It is not. The sky is no longer festering.
And I'm going to take a bonus action. I'm going to be looking you in the eyes. I'm going to say, you claim to be supreme. You've always gotten on my nerves. Our enmity comes to a head now. It's a bonus action and a vow of enmity. You will in a minute. Take the dodge action.
All right.
Attack! But seriously?
What do you get?
Screw you. A 1.
At disadvantage?
Well, yeah. She's not going to roll.
She's not going to worry about
What are you attacking with?
Eldritch Blast.
Wait, you're not at disadvantage now with the
18
unless
then.
I took the dodge action again.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, that was. Oh,
And
you-
also,
all
it's
you
a
did
ranged
was.
spell attack, and he's within 5 feet.
Fine.
So
Emily,
it's,
roll a d8.
Why?
Because I am not as lenient as Eugene.
5.
Weapon breaks.
You lose your footing and fall prone. You go to attack him, but he is right up in your face. You kind of fall back and onto the ground.
Okay.
you can use your half of your movement to stand back up.
I stand back
It's okay.
up. Eugene.
And use any of your movement. Use it now.
Also, in case you don't know how this works, when he is up close and you use a ranged spell attack like Eldritch Blast,
It
that's its
attacks
drawback.
back at you, right?
No,
No.
Disadvantage.
that gives you disadvantage on the attack because you're up close to him.
Yeah,
So
but
you can
it
use
was
something-
already disadvantaged because of the dodge action.
Oh yeah.
And
that's
then
right,
I
you
got-
it too.
Prone.
Yeah, well,
But when you're up close, you have other stuff. That's what
I'm actually going to reach into my pocket and pull out a small iron rod. I'm going to point it at you. I'm going to say, be still. I'm going to use sorcery points to do this as a bonus action. Use.
I'm not the only one who has some new points.
I'm casting Hold Person. Make a wisdom saving throw.
19.
Oh, that's actually a pass. You succeed.
Good job.
Can't touch it. Can't touch it.
Let's see. I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Vance entertained briefly trying to steal that rod from you later, and then decided that that's probably not.
It's valueless. It's
Oh, well, I wouldn't know
It's a
that.
one.
No. I have the spell hold
Just a
person.
component.
It's one of my
Oh.
old spells.
Regardless, I'm watching this go on, and I'm like, ooh, that's interesting. No, I like my fingers.
13.
Miss.
Taking from people that I then don't see again.
6.
is easy. You see the person.
Okay, this I'm gonna cast as an action. Hold person. Wisdom saving throw.
20.
Really? Dang.
You sound so surprised.
Well, what I was going to do would have more impact if you were paralyzed, but yeah, you succeed again.
And now he doesn't take the dodge action.
This is the most boring duel ever!
Well,
Kill each other already!
if I had succeeded on casting
I
hold
glare at
person,
you.
each of my hits would have been a crit, but I don't need
We're not
that.
gonna actually let you die.
Alright, I'm gonna take the
Unless you
attack
like-
action.
Hits you for that much.
And while this is
Wait, I thought
happening,
the whole person was the action.
Yeah, and then she took her turn. No, it's my turn again.
while this is happening, I'm just enjoying this.
Okay.
I'm enjoying it.
12 to hit.
So
Yes.
literally, we're just watching spell, fizzle, spell, fizzle, spell, fizzle.
It's kind of like watching Airheim's fight.
Alright. I'm gonna use
Yeah, but there were
a
explosions. It was at least exciting.
Divine Smite. Oh man. 25 damage.
Still standing?
7 piercing and 16 radiant damage.
I'm still standing.
Yep, I'm still standing.
Second attack. 19.
Hot dog.
I'm gonna use another Divine Smite. That is 12 piercing plus 13 radiant, so 25 damage.
No. Only 7, so that I'm not unconscious.
You smite
Yeah,
he
he
only
only had
had
8 hit points left.
to the ground with 2 powerful blows.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to make a half attack while she's down.
Wait, what?
Mhm.
Why?
You 2 fails.
Wait, hold on. So we
Are you trying to kill me?
technically we have actions in between.
Yeah,
Cordell!
if you're trying to stop this, you can't.
Cordell,
Wait,
stop!
is she unconscious already, or?
Yes,
Yeah.
Cordell, stop it!
It's still
I'll,
my
I'll
turn.
say that.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
this is still on the same turn.
It's on the same
keep
turn.
going. Keep going.
He's trying to kill me. Is nobody gonna help me?
I would like to do something on my turn.
Another 19 to
Depending
hit.
on what happens here.
You are unconscious. This counts as a crit, so that's 2 fails on your death saves.
You suck.
Do you have any more attacks?
Nope.
Alright, do you want to try to interject?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to use Healing Word, just at level 1. Oh wait, is that also a bow? Oh. Can you do...
Not 2 leveled spells in this thing.
No, not 2 level spells, but can you do something that's normally a bonus action as your main action?
No.
Okay. Then that doesn't work anyways. Never mind, I'm going to do nothing.
Good. Your turn.
It was only going to be funny if
Make
I
a
did
stat
both of them.
saving
Death
throw.
saving throw. And you can add 5 to it, because I'm next to you.
7.
You roll a 2.
Yes. Thanks.
Oh my
Do I have inspiration?
You fucking bastard. Are you kidding me?
Do you?
Did you seriously just kill me?
Well, I figured there was like a 75%
Poor
chance you
Bella!
would win, but you rolled bad.
You're awful!
Krishna?
You drive
Krishna!
half of your weapon through her skull as the tentacles go.
You start to panic.
Krishna, was a little too rough with her. Can you please fix it?
Him! No, I'm like dead. I'm dead.
She can still fix it.
Wait. How long can you wait to resurrect somebody, Krista?
A minute.
Why?
It has to be within a minute.
Why?
Cause if we could wait a day, I was just saying let's wait to see if the town is resurrected.
That's not a good idea.
That's not on the agenda right now. The agenda is trying to stop him from killing me.
Too late.
Well, if you're,
No, you're
Krishna,
already
are you
Is this
gonna do the-
I cannot believe that just
if he's
happened.
dead in the cities,
Krishna, can you resurrect her? Please. I was too rough.
If only you had a diamond.
I gave her diamonds.
You give the diamond too.
What?
Just we can make use of them.
Can you hurry and resurrect him?
No, I can't.
I'm not talking to you. I'm mostly just saying, shut up.
It's up to you whether he lives or dies.
Wait, hold on. Does anybody want any of his stuff?
Dude.
No!
Not the time for this. I cast remove.
I will smack you.
Oh,
I will do it. Ask
Breath.
him. Ask
Enters
him.
your lungs as you go
Enters your
back
lungs.
to life. With a piercing head.
You have 1 hit point.
Alright.
Martin, I hope that was worth
That was
300
fun.
gold.
Ew! Oh God! Oh, that was awful! Oh, that was like a 4-second fart. Ew! I felt that on my leg. That was gross.
Alright, so barring any more distractions,
Get
you
out,
guys
get
wait out the
get
rest of the day, and
Out.
night falls.
Literally, that was
Where are
like
you
a
guys going to
freaking
be?
run
Special
thunder.
locations?
Oh my
I'm
God.
going back out to the wall.
Gosh.
You gonna fart on me?
Alright, barring any special declarations, I'll say the rest of you are just in the town.
Yes, hang on. We're not quite finished with that scene in the middle.
Oh. Was there something else you wanted to do?
Yes. I'm gonna lean over Vexlar as she's unconscious. Sorry.
You owe me a whole chocolate bar now.
No. I'll kill you again.
I'll kill you all over again.
I'm gonna lean over
I'm tired of
your
getting your
unconscious
gender
body.
confused. Oh.
Be what I say
Who is
you
the
are.
supreme being?
I am.
Every single dang thing.
And you stab him again.
Non-lethal.
I think anything would be lethal.
Alright.
I will risk my own life to prove that I am the supreme being.
I don't believe you. I'm gonna walk away now.
Vexlar's learned nothing.
That's smart. Not even death can stop you.
You and I am a supreme being! I'm still alive.
Night falls! And nothing happens.
She wasn't a knight.
A great cheer of thanks and thanksgiving goes up from the crowd that is standing in the middle.
And then all of a sudden.
I'm
They
gonna
are-
find the rust knight.
Huh?
I'm gonna find the other rust knight.
Okay, you find him.
Wasn't he copper?
He
Was he
has
Yeah,
has
it's
a
copper,
story.
yellowish.
He has a story.
So I assume we were outside watching what happened?
I was inside just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, Voishana was outside on the wall.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Me too.
Yeah, you find the magic knight.
He's what rank?
He's copper.
Challenge him.
I cannot believe you almost killed me.
Oh no, sorry, he's not
killed me.
copper. He's rust.
You killed my character.
Sorry, he's not copper. He's a
Bruh.
rust knight.
Oh.
Like us. Okay. I'm gonna pull out the yellow amulet and say, Martin, Rust Knight, Krishna, also Rust Knight. We broke the curse on this town. We will leave the report to you.
Oh, of course. I will make sure that news of this gets to Anvillion right away.
If you take credit for this, I'll punch you down and do the same to you as I did to the illithid in the square.
On my honor, I will make sure that they understand. I owe you a great thanks as I've been trapped here myself.
Well, good.
And I get credit too, right? 'Cause I'm also in
Oh, yes, and Araheim.
Oh, yes. Of course.
I'm a knight also.
Yep.
Ah, yes.
And also Lee, Rust Knight.
A whole troop of magical knights. Perfect. What do you call
Your
yourselves?
night side of the table, the Mavericks.
No, we'd be better known as the Squandered.
Ah, okay. I will make it known. He.
I'm so glad that didn't stop.
All right, night passes. They let you sleep in the inn free of charge. They're so grateful.
Sweet.
Um,
Long rest! My power has been
you
restored!
are all
So does
restored.
mine.
Let's do it again.
Did you just roll really high on your wisdom saves?
Yeah. Yeah, I rolled really high on my wisdom saves.
Just
They
roll higher on your attack
are
rolls.
so grateful that they will restore all of your foodstuffs, give you rations for several weeks, and they will also give you 1,000 gold pieces divided equally amongst you.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And Sorrel?
Yep, and so he's one of us.
Look, he's given us a few valuable things.
125 gold pieces each.
How much?
125.
125.
You complete.
Alright, that's much better.
All right, and so thus ends that chapter. I don't think we need
All
ominous
right.
music anymore.
To trade well.
Vexlar, you own these diamonds.
No,
Do I have any diamonds?
I'll pay for the diamonds.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
So you walk to
Diamonds,
the,
Maureen.
you walk to the great
I-
crossroads that leads north and
contested a
south.
friendly duel, and you killed me. And then you panicked when you realized you had killed me. It was
It wasn't panic, it was urgency.
Sure it was.
All right, so where are we heading? Trade wealth or dark wealth?
We were on the way to
Wait.
deliver the.
Wait, I have a question before we decide.
Yes.
Who is Wilhelm? What was the name of the guy that the King in Yellow asked us not to bother? Warden?
Yeah, Warden.
Yeah,
Right.
his Warden, the robot guy.
Yeah.
Was there another person you wanted us to leave alone?
No.
No, you wanted us to leave the Warden alone. Okay, never mind.
She sure loves you, poor dog.
So we were on our way to deliver a potion.
Yes.
Yes, I still have that. Wait, do I have that? Who has that?
You had it last I knew.
Yep, potion from Potion Salad. What color is that potion?
It's black, but it bubbles, and the bubbles are like green mist filled.
Well, if we're ever in a really dire situation, one of us could drink that.
Why would
Does what?
What it does. All I know is that it's from Potion Salad.
All he knows is that it's too strong for him.
I would rather.
Yeah, so as we approach the road, Voishana is going to nonchalantly head south until somebody says something.
Where are you going?
Let's just watch you go.
Where are we right now? I don't know where we are. I wasn't here when we looked at the map.
Consult the map.
We are north.
We are
East
north of
Anvillion.
Anvillion. We're currently at Urzast. We just walked to this crossroads, and if we head north, we head to Darkwell. If we head south, we go to Anvillion again.
You want to go back to Anvillion?
She wants to go to Tradewell.
Trade wealth is where the mysterious employer of the thief was described from her brain-eating stint.
And where is the floating castle? Roughly?
To the northwest, I believe the town is called,
That's a weird name.
yeah, Frostward.
So top in the mountains.
The town of
Top left.
Oh, those are both really far.
So yeah, they're opposite directions.
So where are we going?
Also, the necromancer of the north is up
Four by
there
roll,
from
one,
what rumors have said.
You know what,
I was trying
Voyashana? We don't have a time limit on either of these requests of us. So if you really feel inclined to head to Tradewell, we can go there.
If we go through Anvillion, we can see what the
This influences your decision. I didn't prep anything south of Anvillion.
Yeah, I know. I didn't let her get away with it. At which
Let's put it
point,
this way. You have a pressing and convincing reason not to head north.
the people to the south want to kill me.
You want to go towards the people who want to kill you?
Yes.
Well,
So
that,
you can kill them first.
that only makes sense.
Maybe.
I feel like killing. And it's fine, walk away.
Okay. Welcome to try whatever you'd like.
Crystal's not always going to be there to save my butt.
I mean, as long as I have diamonds.
Are there diamonds in this town?
No.
We're not out of town. We're in the crossroads.
We left. Or else,
But as far as you know, there wasn't any diamonds there.
I need help remembering to buy diamonds.
I found no diamonds.
All right, let's head north.
I need
All
diamonds.
right,
so-
you
Boy,
guys-
Shauna will reluctantly
Oh,
agree because
so
I'm
she can
sure
save me.
Vexlar would really want to go north.
All right,
But,
yeah.
but right now, the subconscious has made Vexlar forget the reasons for going north.
Of course, I want to go north.
There you go.
All right, yeah. You guys walk,
Because that's how we eliminate quests.
and you walk.
Instead of
Oh, yeah.
adding more side
I
quests.
want to get
Which
rid
is
of
to
the
the
damn
south.
quests.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just she's always going to want to go that way because that is
To be frank,
backstory stuff for her.
I think that Vance would have very much been interested in finishing the potion quest so he can get the potion that turns him into a dragon.
Everybody in the north.
Yeah.
All right, to Darkwell.
That's weird.
So you got a pretty early start. I'll say that if you travel like all day, no breaks, and a little bit into the night, I'll say you get there. You don't encounter anything horrible on the road, but you come upon quite the sight. Being a ginormous arch stretches thousands of feet into the air and into the sides. You guys seen the St. Louis Arch? It looks kind of like that, but it's made out of dark, flat stone. However, it is very, very odd because within the arch is a city. And there is a big wall that stretches from one point of the arch to the other point of the arch, and beyond the wall is essentially where the city is. Above the city is a large glowing orb, similar to the one that you just saw in Erast. Looking, I'll say that the city is facing you. Looking at the city, you do not see anything beyond the city except for darkness. Let's see.
This is Darkwell, you said?
Yeah. So that's what you see coming up to it.
So the arch is over the city?
So imagine a big old arch. There's like a wall between the points of the arch, and then a city is built beyond it. And then above the city is like a glowing orb.
Okay. So the arch...
Which, by the way, it is bright. It's almost like a sun. It shines light down upon the whole city.
What color is it?
It's yellow, like sunlight.
So if we're here where my phone is, the arch is here, then the city is here,
Yeah,
and the
within
orb is here.
within the arch. Yeah.
Like under it, it goes over it.
Yeah.
And then there's like a circular wall.
So yeah, that's what you see.
Cool. Wait, there's a circular wall around the city?
No, it goes from one
It's a straight wall.
yeah
okay.
straight wall, just essentially.
So
completing the arch.
the city is not directly under it, it's off to one side.
That's right.
Is the city in like a valley?
No, it's just a flat plain.
So there's one side that's walls and the rest is open?
As far as you can tell, it looks odd because you are facing the city, and there's the arch. You look past the city, and you just see darkness,
It's a portal!
and it's much more dark than the night sky beyond.
I want to go in it.
So we can see the night sky above the arch, but looking in through the arch,
It's darkness.
so it looks like the city is somewhere else.
Yes.
I totally want to go through the portal.
Is there a gate, guards?
Yes, there is a gate. I would have it, but Emily wouldn't let me buy the kit at DI for $25.
Oh my gosh, no! Don't even. Don't even.
It had a whole stone wall, a gate, and a wooden palisade, which we could have used earlier.
You have a fucking screen!
Anyways, yeah, there's a city gate made of stone. There's a couple guards there. And they say, "Hello, travelers. What is your business?"
Not yours. I'm just kidding, I don't want to say that. I did not say
We're
it.
just
Scratch that
passing
off the
through.
record.
On our way to Frostford. Frostford?
I see. Would you care to stop for the night? We have many an inn.
Yes. Sounds nice.
Alright. Can we see the Top Hat Inn? Do the Top Hats have anything here?
I can tell you. Hold on.
Didn't we determine that those guys are a little bit sus right now?
The Top
A
Hats.
little bit? Well, I meant like towards us.
Just a little bit.
Towards us.
Yes.
They'll never see it coming.
You will find that there is no Top Hat presence here.
Oh.
Well, good.
Okay. Whatever it is, fine.
I want to ask them about the darkness. The
That's
sky.
something.
Ah, yes.
Caffeinated?
It is quite unique, isn't it? You see, the history of our city is such that this portal was here long before we settled. As near as we can tell, it is of ancient construction. We use the portal to create a defensive structure and to keep away from the magical evils that sometimes can attack. And also to weather the magical storms that happen upon occasion. You see, within is a different place. Not without its own dangers, but so long as you stay within the light, it is safe enough.
Does this portal lead to the Shadowfell?
What's the Shadowfell?
I wanna the thing for when people are lying.
Inside.
Inside check. Six.
Has anyone explored the darkness?
Ah, yes. Many have tried. None have succeeded. There's actually a very generous reward for any who are able to go out into the darkness and find what's out there.
Of course.
Side quest.
Side quest.
No.
Another side.
I would
quest.
add another side quest to go through this portal.
As a matter of fact, I can tell you how much it's posted on the thing. I think.
Has there been any carnivals come through recently?
Why do you keep asking that?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, we're looking for a carnival. I honestly couldn't care less.
That is
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
Too many.
But that's why we're clearing them.
In combination with the local lords and as also the money of the crown, a total of 100,000 gold pieces for those who are able to discover what is beyond.
Okay, you
the
know what?
darkness.
One little measly side quest. It'll be fine. Let's just go and see what we can do to help.
100,000 gold pieces.
blue bag of cookies.
100,000 gold if we figure out.
It'll be fine. Let's just do it. I, as the supreme being, command it.
That's
Part of the
it's,
reward.
12,500 gold for each of us.
Enough to pay off.
Let's pay off our
Exactly.
Pay off the debt and then
Oh,
still get
there's
like.
that too.
and then still
You
get
get like
gold.
6,000.
And then get into the Thieves Guild. I'm just kidding. What are they
Yeah.
called?
So
The Evil Contractors League.
Did we already know who put the
ECL.
bounty on our heads, or were we
Yeah.
just speculating?
we found out
We had a
pretty
general,
certainly.
general idea.
Apparently that
Female.
stupid
The drow.
female elf just had 50,000 gold lying around.
Is it 50,000?
Sorry, we have to pay 50,000. We don't even know how much she paid.
50,000.
Probably about that, yeah.
I want to ask if anyone else has tried going out into the darkness. And
Lots of people have.
lots.
For 100,000 gold.
Do people
I
just
bet
know-
not
Yes.
one supreme being has
Many-
gone through that.
Many adventurers, both alone and in parties, have gone out into the darkness. But once they are far enough that the light can no longer be seen, that is the last that we see of them.
I asked the guy, has the supreme being gone? I think not.
I don't think so.
So when do we start?
Off
So
you
are
go,
we going
Vexlar.
now?
No.
I'm feeling nervous about.
100,000 gold.
If it interests you, if you're that interested, there's actually going to be a bit of a showing tomorrow morning of what the darkness holds. You see, we're going to have an execution in the morning.
Why?
It is I don't know much about it, but apparently there's a criminal brought up from Anvillion who is judgment has been passed, and he is set to be sent.
Who is this
into the
criminal?
darkness.
Show him to me at once.
I don't like this town.
The execution is in the morning. If you'll go to the northwest side, you will be able to see him.
I think we should. Let's watch.
How much to stay at the inn?
At the inn, which I made because I'm great.
Because I'm great.
Uh,
I just love that he's like made this like whole thing. It's not even a book.
the Shining Thief Lodge. Yeah, you go there, and it's an interesting place. It is a tavern with lots of alcohol and fun to be had, but all the food and drink is being served in peculiar cutlery in China. Very fancy. People who are eating and drinking there have like their pinkies raised, which is a complete dichotomy because the place is like filthy and there's all sorts of like
Defense and
not
muscle
good
in,
things going on.
not an inn. This would be it.
There is drug use at this place.
How much is it?
I looked for the drugs.
I'll say
Yes. I'm just
that
kidding.
to get a room, it's half a silver.
How many copper is that?
That's fine. I'd like to pick the
5
pocket of the
copper?
first fancy person we pass by.
You want what?
I would like to try and pick the pocket of the first
But I
fancy
don't
person
have
we
any
walk
copper.
Then
Just
get rid
convert
of
Okay,
the silver.
Get rid of 1 silver
roll
and put
a
10
sleight of hand.
coppers and use
Oh,
that.
how many silver?
Get rid of 1 gold, get 10 silver. Get rid of 1 silver, get 10 copper.
Okay.
22.
Yeah, it's good enough. You go and find a tall, portly man who smells strongly of garlic,
10
sitting
silver.
off to the side and drinking.
And then
Did
remove
you try to
1
engage him in
silver.
conversation, or are you just running by and grabbing
I'm
him?
just like, this is like a walk
And 10
by.
copper.
Like looking for someone who's distracted in their own conversations.
Okay.
And
You do a quick pickpocket, and you come away with 10 silver pieces and a whole bunch of cloves of garlic.
And you said the rooms are how much?
5 copper.
Yep, 5 copper.
Guys, rooms are on me. This would have been on the way to the counter.
She just did all the conversions.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
now
leaving.
Now you have copper and silver.
Yes, I'm just gonna add 5 copper back.
Spare
and
change.
then I'm just gonna have it. What
So that's
do they use Electrum?
4 silver for
We
everyone.
only use Electrum in Europe.
4 silver for everyone. So I pocketed 6 silver.
Platinum.
Only in Eastern Faerun do they use that.
I see it.
You guys see how generous I am?
But yeah, there is lots of drinking. They have a specialty. There's a little sign that calls the drink the Sun's Glory.
Ooh, I want one.
It's really expensive. It's actually a full gold piece if you want one.
I want one.
Those
I
are
want
not on
2.
me.
What?
I said those are not on me.
I want 2.
All right. Yeah, you get 2 mugs of glowing liquid. And yeah, you drink it up, and you
No,
actually,
wait.
Oh.
I go over and I hand one to Martin.
I'm actually not going to stay in the common room.
What?
I'm going to go to bed. I didn't sleep well last night.
Fine, I hand it to
You
you.
didn't sleep well?
No.
Did you have dreams?
Yes.
I hand you the mug
Did they
of
tell you to
glowing
kill
liquid.
me?
No.
Alcohol?
Yes.
Will you let me know if they do?
You drink it.
Sure.
Why
Okay,
not?
thank you.
Because I don't drink it.
All right.
I mean,
I'm going to go up to bed. I'm going to pull out the amulet. I'm going to look at it and say, please let me sleep. I'm going to put it in my pocket and go to sleep.
Rolls an intimidation check.
I would would like.
So what happens when I drink the beers?
You glow brightly for a full round. 30-foot light as if sunlight.
Could be useful in the darkness. Try more of those.
But it only lasts.
1 round, so 6 seconds.
We have to.
You gotta run.
We bring a bat with us.
Okay.
Just keep chugging.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my gold on 6 seconds.
That's the equivalent of a light cantrip.
There is a knife throwing competition at this inn.
Oh, we like that.
Yeah, I'll join in on that.
All right, you have to chip in 2 gold pieces to enter the competition,
All right.
Sounds good to me.
and then make attacks.
Can I do it at disadvantage?
Yeah, if you want.
There's a what?
So is that drink pretty intoxicating then?
It's not super alcoholic, but if you drink enough, then yeah. All right, just make a straight up attacks as if throwing a dagger.
Is this dim lighting,
I'd say that it's
or is it too many?
No,
people drinking
because-
sunburst drinks.
it's fairly bright here.
Yeah,
you
several people
actually
are
it is odd because
You
the
drag,
whole city is
um,
covered in a
lightning
bright
rods.
light from
Yeah.
the orb up above.
It's like a
You notice
constant
that
strobe effect through the crowd
Being
all night
nighttime,
long.
a lot of the buildings have like curtains to keep out the sunlight. But in this particular tavern, it's kind of run down. The curtains aren't very good, so it's
Is
like
it
normal
every time
light.
you drink the mug, or every
So-
time you take a drink?
I'm gonna
from
give
the
you a
mug?
bardic inspiration
Okay.
before we start this.
That's the default.
I have a question.
Yes.
The
That's a
mug,
D8.
is it every time you drink the full thing in one shot, or every time you take a drink out of the mug?
It's when
So
you're
am I
doing the thing.
throwing my +2 dagger?
If you want,
Well,
you can use your own dagger.
yeah, but the +2 dagger only works in dim lighting, right?
Yeah.
That's why. I asked.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. We didn't have a way to put that in the thing, so it's just a +2 dagger in here. You just have to remember that.
So we can use it though. Or no?
You can, but you don't get the advantage
You
unless
don't
it's
get the
dark.
+2.
Oh, okay, so it's +6 in my case then. Should be.
There's another person who's also in competition with you.
I got a dirty 20.
Ooh, I know who it
Nat
is.
20s.
Oh! Okay.
Who's with us? Who's among us?
There is a bard
Okay.
who is also throwing knives. But in this competition, Araheim is obviously the winner. He hits it straight in the bullseye. Vance is a close second as he gets just to the right of the bullseye. The other guy, he doesn't do bad. He hits the target close to the bullseye, but it's not a great throw. Araheim, you'll get 10 gold pieces. Vance, you'll get 4 gold pieces.
Woo!
And the other guy doesn't get nothing. Everyone cheers for you. Yay. Money is passed around. They were betting on you. But yeah, that being done, everyone essentially continues to nurse their drinks well into the night. Some just fall asleep in their little cubbies.
So
Others
does
are
everybody have
dragged out.
individual rooms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I paid for
5
I paid for 8
Yeah.
rooms.
Okay.
Martin has terrible nightmares.
If you don't want to use your
I asked
room, if you
nicely
guys want
the
to function
first time.
together, that's fine. I have my own room.
In these nightmares, he actually is asked to kill Boyashana.
Oh boy.
But when he goes to make the killing blow, his arms become weak. The Boyashana just laughs and kicks him. His vision fades to yellow. Alright, yeah, you guys wake up in the morning. Most of the people are cleared out. There's a couple that are like just drugged out of their minds, just kind of still there. But yeah, if you guys want to go to the execution, it should be in about half an hour, according to the clock.
All right.
Boy, Shona,
Yes.
my dreams told me to kill you.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't plan on acting on it.
But in case I
Unless you strut around claiming you're supreme.
Nope.
Very good. Let's Go watch someone die.
Sounds good. And it's at that point where she's always walking behind him.
Just be careful. Alright, let me pull up the encounter.
Urza, go. No, go.
Alright. You go to the edge of the town, which essentially, there's buildings, and then there's a little bit of a patioed area, which is nice stone, and then it turns into rough stone, and then it turns into just a flat gray expanse for as far as you can see, which isn't that much farther because the light begins to dim in this area. You see a small crowd at the edge of what appear to be large stones that are set up. On the large stones is written in red warning labels. Let's see, what does it say? Caution, do not go beyond this point. And just beyond the stones, there are several guards, and actually somebody you recognize. Two somebodies you recognize, actually.
Top hats.
No, one is a Delta, the enforcer of law from Anvillion. And chained and shackled next to him.
Okay, I was about to say, is a Delta the one who was a criminal?
No, he's the enforcer.
Yeah.
Chained and shackled next to him is a turtle.
The same turtle?
It is the same turtle that you saw protesting.
They're going to kill him?
Yeah, the knight said that they were doing the execution. So yeah, that's the scene you come upon. There is an announcer who has a writ that he begins reading. Let's see. All right. The writ says, Moses, former magic knight of the realm.
His name
As-
is Moses.
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 Like osmosis?
Yes.
Has been found guilty of disturbing the king's peace and of inciting a riot, which resulted in the injury and death of several people. For these crimes, he has been sentenced by the king to go into the darkness.
Boo!
So just out of curiosity, I'm going to say this to one of the guards. If someone is sentenced to death by going into the darkness, but they come back, do they get pardoned and 100,000 gold?
Presumably.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Yes. So are you saying that to the people or
Or is that
to someone
come
next to
here?
you? Or?
I would have found like a guard.
Yeah. The guard's like, yeah, dude, that's part of the draw. Is I mean, you can choose to be just executed, right? Just
I love you.
beheading. But with this, at least there's a little bit of a chance, right? They
Oh,
always choose to go into the darkness. They never return.
So merciful. What is the turtle doing?
Well, he's just shackled there. But at this point, they are going to unshackle him. They're going to give him a weapon, being a sword. And then they're going to step back beyond the stones that say do not cross. And they're just going to watch.
We're just watching, right?
Wait, what's
We
happening?
could use the turtle as a distraction and kill whatever's killing everyone.
Wait, what?
Go with.
While whatever is killing him is killing him, we killed it.
Oh,
Are we
and I
sure?
forgot to add, they also gave him a torch.
They don't know what goes beyond the darkness, right? They don't know that anything's actively killing these people. They just know they don't come back.
Yeah.
So we don't even know that the sword is actually has anything to do with happens to these people.
True. I suppose what lies beyond the darkness could be a paradise that no one wishes to return from.
It's true.
But knowing our luck, it's probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
At this
know that I
point-
want to risk it.
At this point, the turtle
I want to go.
begins
Money's
walking into the darkness.
Hey, Moses.
Turns around.
So, did you do the riot thing?
Yes, and I would do it again.
All right, good luck.
I like Martin's idea. We should go.
Moses, what was your rank?
He would have been a silver man.
Platinum?
No, not a silver.
The Tortle was.
He would have been
right?
gold. Excuse me. Yeah, he would have been a golden.
Oh,
man.
wow.
Gold member.
They probably threw him out, right? Did
But,
they throw
oh
him
yeah,
out?
yeah, he got deranked.
So you can't beat him and then take the gold ring.
Well, good luck to you. Try not to die. Let's sneak in after him.
Sneak. I don't think they're gonna stop us.
Let's not.
I really don't think they would stop us.
Well,
No one would. Let's not do that.
money is money.
Not
Exactly.
if we're dead.
Oh, is money our motivation?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I want to join the guild. Not the guild, the
Evil contractors.
evil contractors.
All right. All in favor of going into the darkness?
All my tentacles go up.
I was gonna say the same thing about the little guy.
That.
Slightly up.
Sorrel, what do you say?
I think this is a terrible idea.
It'd be good practice for your squandering.
Hurry, summon something, summon something!
No, don't summon
If
something.
it,
Something,
if
something.
it makes anyone
Summon
feel
in
better,
combat.
if we get stuck on another plane again, I'm pretty confident I have a way of dealing with that.
Summon me an elephant!
Okay, let's go. Don't summon an elephant. That wouldn't be helpful.
So are you guys just gonna start following him?
Yeah, my plan is to
Wait, is the whole party coming?
if there's monsters
Well,
that eat the turtle while they're eating the
afterwards, we'll
turtle, we
go.
kill them.
Okay, if no one but Martin and I go, only we get the gold.
Deal.
Yeah, you do that.
Alright, see you
Forward
guys.
behind.
Yeah.
letting them
Yeah, I
go
changed my
first.
mind. I said that they gave him a torch. I'm gonna say they gave him a candle.
Okay,
that sounds
raise your hand if you're not going.
Well, if they're going for it, then I'm gonna go.
Yeah, so you guys step beyond the stones.
Could be fun for you, Sherlock. Come on.
Can I
Should be
light
the
the
last
torch before I go?
Sure.
I want to go with the light torch.
Everyone but you is
Yeah.
going. Except
No,
for you and
she's
Sorrel.
going just the last one.
Oh, okay. Sorrel, are you staying here?
Yeah.
Alright. Hopefully we see you
Good
again someday.
idea.
Sorrel, summon me an
So,
elephant!
Sorrel, I would stay, but there's people trying to
So-
kill me.
So before we go, we can ask Sorrel
Are you
to
not-
summon us 100,000 gold.
Oh yeah, before we
I'm trying to have him summon
I'd
me
be
an
willing to give it a
elephant!
shot. You
Alright,
never know,
Sorrel,
maybe
if you can
something.
summon 100,000 gold right now, we will not go into
Okay,
darkness.
and then I want you to summon me an elephant.
An elephant?
Yes!
I can try.
She's
Okay.
Would-
He's got a craving for elephant brain.
would
I want-
bless-
no, I want
would
to
bless
ride
your
the
guidance help,
elephant.
Sorrel?
Elephants
Yeah,
are
you can give him
supreme.
one.
And the
Mind
blood
and
inspiration.
memory
So
are
I mean,
supreme.
it's essentially a skill check. So if you got whatever that helps with skill checks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guidance and bardic inspiration. We'll do that.
We just stack everything. We're just gracious kids.
It is risky.
Guidance, bless, bardic inspiration.
If he meets the DC by like too much, does something bad happen?
So, what is it? a
Well,
bless?
now
Or
there
a
will be.
guidance? That would be a guidance.
He hurts
Theoretically,
the
you should be able
universe.
to do both if you wanted to.
Okay,
But
yeah.
one of those is like a
It's guidance.
So what's
It's plus
the-
4
Plus 4.
and a D8.
or a D4.
Yeah, a D4 and a D8.
Okay.
Or a D12.
No,
All right. Here comes the gold.
D4 and a D8.
I guess you could get a 1 with a D12.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You could get
if
rid of one, too.
100,000 gold is not on that list, then we would get it.
It was just one shy.
Oh,
Well, we got one more shot, right?
Depends on what comes through the first one.
Trask, okay.
Into the darkness.
Suddenly the darkness is favorable.
Oh.
We come back. Alright, we figured out what's in the dark. Where is everybody?
Wasn't there an arch?
That's actually really interesting. Let's see, how am I gonna roleplay that?
Loading.
So in the area where you are, you're a bit beyond the city. It's dim light here. If you go too much farther, it's going to become total darkness. You can just barely see. But he conjures up this portal, and an intensely bright light shines for hundreds and hundreds of feet around.
Does it pierce the darkness?
It does pierce the darkness. Is anyone paying attention?
Yes, everyone's paying attention.
Voishana has a passive perception of
Everybody
17.
is paying attention.
She's always
watching.
paying attention.
And
Everyone is blind.
you look beyond the darkness, which is now suddenly lit up by light,
Oh no.
and you see essentially hundreds and hundreds of dark figures just forming a line
Hundreds
in
and
the darkness
hundreds.
about 100 feet out from the stones.
Hundreds and hundreds.
Many of them are humanoid in figure, but they're a little bit too far for you to see other than that they are just dark figures in the darkness.
Well, I think that was totally worth 100,000
We
gold.
figured out what was beyond the darkness, and we just showed everybody.
Start yelling
Look
at
at the
people. Hey, look at that!
Whoop.
Seriously, does that count?
No.
What?
Beyond the darkness. This is like 50 feet.
Okay, now the
Wait.
elephant.
You just when you said they're like forming a line, meaning like it's like a wall of bodies once we get to a certain point? Or
Yeah, but I will say that when the
See a
light
big
shined
crowd
like
like
that, the bodies like started evaporating and turning into mist. And that's part of the reason why it was kind of hard for you to tell exactly what's out there. But it's like a big flash of light where you see this line of just dark figures, and then the dark figures turn to mist, and then the light.
Okay, can't we just get some sort of a spell that like surrounds or something that surrounds us in light so that they disappear and they won't come near us?
Yeah, in theory, that actually just gave us an idea of what to do when we get out there.
Krishna could do that.
You could try.
Does Krishna have like daylight or?
Daylight's a druid spell.
I have daylight as well.
They
Yeah.
both can cast it. One on one side, one on the other. It expands it. And we can just walk right through.
Daylight doesn't last that long.
Yeah,
I don't know.
An hour.
I don't know. Does it move?
If you cast it on an object. If you cast it on my weapon, it would be awesome.
Unless it's like drawing moss to a
And
flame.
then she became awesome.
Well, it's up to them.
Do we want to have Swirl try one more time for 100,000?
Elephant.
I mean, it doesn't hurt.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Another bardic inspiration.
And guidance.
I'm going to intimidate Sorrel.
Guidance, is
getting
that
me an
a
elephant.
D4 or is that the D8?
Guidance is the
D4.
D4, bardic inspiration is a D8, and I'm going to give him advantage by telling him, if you fail, I will beat you blue.
Added it.
Are you being genuine though?
Yeah, I'm giving the help action with an intimidation check.
Yeah, no, that doesn't quite count.
Wow, that's a good picture.
He seems nervous as he tries to conjure up the gold.
You scared him. Good. So did he just summon a burst of light?
Yep.
Is that all he summoned? Yep.
I mean, that's pretty cool because now we know not to go in there. Because we
No,
would've
we're still
known
going
that.
in there.
Well, not without light.
Not without
Well,
light.
have lights. Yeah.
Well, we wouldn't have known that
So it was useful.
because we would have died.
Will.
How bright does the light
Out
have
falls
to be?
a rolled up carpet.
Oh. Is it worth money?
Is it
You
a magic
see
carpet? I touch
A
it.
very handsome, and
you do it.
you can tell this is a nice rug,
He picked it up.
but it's a very handsome depiction of a man with pale skin and pointy teeth.
Oh, okay.
Does the rug try to hug back?
No, matter of fact, it kind of looks like that.
You stole Strahd's
Rug.
rug?
Well, Strahd has a rig of smothering. When he picks it up, does it try to hug him?
It doesn't hug him.
Is it magical in any sense?
This one is not. It is a very nice rug.
We can sell this.
For 100,000 gold.
Price the side.
I'll say if at some point you want to sell it, you probably get like 10 gold.
I could throw it over Froze for now.
All right, are we still honestly going in there?
Yeah, we could get a bunch of shadow people.
Okay, who's first?
Someone with light.
I'll go first. Can you cast daylight on this?
So you start going out past the rocks, and a yell from behind will say, "Hey, you! I know you!" And Adelta, the enforcer of law, kind of steps forward and he says, "You again.
Yes.
Are you trying to intercede in this execution?
No, of course not.
Then wait your turn. Get back until it is done."
No.
I merely plan to take advantage of the turtle's demise to earn some coin. Is it illegal to enter the darkness?
It is during an execution. You have to wait until he is gone.
Okay,
He's gone.
can you just run in there, Moses? Go ahead.
He kind of stopped and was like watching you guys because of the big flash of light. And he's like, "What's going on?" At this point, he's going to continue walking into the darkness.
Okay.
Crunch.
Getting up to that line of people.
Is that good enough?
Just wait a bit longer. Yeah, he continues walking. He makes it past the line where you saw the bodies, and he continues further. Unless anyone intercedes, I'll say he just keeps on going until
Can't see him.
eventually.
Well, he's got a torch.
Well, he has a candle.
Candle. Yeah.
Eventually, the light of the candle is such that he can no longer see it.
Okay.
Now is it good enough?
Now it's just good enough.
Good.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in the darkness. Let's go.
Alright, here we go.
All right, yeah, you guys begin following.
Is that a cantrip or a spell slot?
Spell slot,
It's a
like a
spell
level
slot.
3.
Yeah.
The third level spell lasts an hour. Has like a 60-foot radius of bright light.
Nice.
All right.
Let's see.
How-
I can light people's stuff, and it gives a 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius, you say? Is everyone staying within
Is that a
the 20-foot
cantrip?
radius?
Yeah, so daylight is, larger radius, but if anyone wants me to use light,
Can you cast light on my staff?
lasts an hour.
All right.
So 20-foot radius.
You guys begin walking, and walking. It is essentially just an expanse of stone plain. The stone is plain. There is no bumps or rocks or anything.
Do we find a turtle shell?
Are you trying to go after the area where the turtle went?
Yeah,
Might as
totally.
well.
If he's being devoured, I'm gonna flank the monsters.
All right. Yes, you walk further and further. You think you are going the same direction as the turtle, but you do not find anything.
Investigation.
Do any shadow beings attack us?
Except for a single candle. A little candlestick in the candle
Oh no.
laying on the ground. That is all you find.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Those of you who are paying attention as you walk, you will see that there is a dark mist kind of evaporating at the edges of the light.
So about 30 minutes in, Voice, I was like, okay, are we still going?
Yeah.
After 30 minutes, I'd like to go back.
Yeah, it's like completely empty.
Yeah, you guys just continue walking for quite a distance.
Is this darkness going to devour us from the light?
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to use my divine sense while we're in the darkness. Well, not in the darkness, but
All your ways inside.
Let's see.
Or shelter
What would you
inside the
sense?
Why don't we just go in an hour
Uh,
because she can cast it as well. So an hour in, an hour out.
it is 60-foot radius, which is the exact radius of the light.
If you go just near towards the
Hand your sword over to somebody, then go to the edge. Walk around the edge.
I'm gonna look at each one of you. Here, Frolis, hold this.
You get closer to the edge of darkness. Remind me what that would sense again.
Presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. That is not behind total cover.
I'll say that you have a slightly noxious odor. It's not overwhelming, but you can sense that there is some evil abroad.
But no individual presences. All right, well, let's go.
I have an idea. It may be a terrible idea, but I have an idea. I would like to stay in here. I'd like to make a tiny hut, and you guys can come back for me in 8 hours or 6 hours. Let's not push the boundary that time.
Where do you want to make the hut?
Right here. Just give me 10 minutes.
Alright.
And just in case,
You want us to take your critter?
yes. I still haven't figured out what to call him because I don't know that much about him yet, other than he's cute and cuddly. But Erheim, I'm even giving you the hat, the actual like the hat with the critter inside. Nope, my gold stays with me. But like, just in case, I'm literally like, I give you guys like all of my other stuff besides my money. The book stays with
the red dragon.
Calvinius. Kevlanon.
Any messages for Calvinius?
Oh,
Tell him that you loved him.
I'm trying to think. Logically, no, I'm gonna keep the book with me. What's it gonna do? Punish me for being dead? My chances of being able to come back are better if I keep this with me. Yeah.
Which book do you have again?
I have the
Demon, the rough draft.
He does have. You guys do have the rough draft of the Demon.
Plain Colors Codex.
Good luck.
Actually, I'm gonna keep several of my things with me. I just give them like the bag of holding and my little critter. Everything else stays with me.
All right, sounds good.
Alright. So I guess you make your hut and then we
Leave
get back.
him in the darkness.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I gotta look up the spell. Hold on.
So maybe we should step away where the light is no longer on him and we see.
Yeah, let's do a little experiment first. Leave him in the darkness for like a minute.
We're
Then
gonna
check
need
on him.
another spell. You're gonna cast again, or are you casting?
Oh, those.
Daylight,
the
yes.
light. So I guess first the hut. If one of us wants to come in and check on you in a minute, we would need to be in the spell with you at first, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys all were.
Okay.
You guys stuck around when I cast it, so you guys can come back.
Okay, yeah.
So he makes to the hut. He goes inside.
So how far along in the time are we?
You guys have about 20 minutes left of your spell.
Okay, so we don't need to recast it just yet.
We're 30
Yeah.
minutes in the
But
darkness.
if you have the same face, then it is going to run
Yep,
out.
we will need to cast it again.
Yes.
Just not quite yet.
Or you guys
Okay,
can hustle
yeah.
back.
You guys are several miles out at this point. You can still see the bright light, which is hovering above the city. In all directions, though, is complete darkness.
Okay, so make the hut, we step away.
Yeah.
And then
Step
come
away to
back.
make sure that the hut is in complete darkness. Then come back.
We come back and how is
Well, you find the hut again. You knock on the hut.
We'll just stick our heads in.
Yeah, you guys can walk
we
through.
go
it.
Yeah, you go inside and he's still there.
Ah, he's naked.
Did I see?
Really?
See anything outside of the hut?
Are you able to see outside the hut?
Yes.
I believe so.
So the hut is able to emit a dim light. emits just a bit of dim light outside the hut, where it's kind of the same effect where there's like a dark vapor at the edges of the light.
I don't see anything in the darkness or anything. Not even with darkening. All right. Don't hear anything. Don't.
You would hear something.
What did I hear?
You hear knocking. Lots of knocking.
On the barrier. Who is it?
There's no answer.
Oh, this wouldn't work. Because the spells can't go through the barrier.
Okay. Well, we come back at that point.
Yeah.
We didn't leave him long. Did anything happen?
I heard knocking on the barrier.
You want to stay the night? But the day, really. The day just started.
Do you still want to stay for hours?
Give me another minute or two.
Fine.
Okay, we're going to retreat 60 feet back. So that he's just outside of the light.
Alright, I'm gonna try making knocking noises in a pattern.
You should fireball where it is.
I'll say that the knocking goes quiet, and then the same pattern gets knocked back at you.
If I were to use a fireball, would your hut protect you from it?
Yes.
Yeah, actually.
100%.
Because it's a range of more than 60 feet, huh? Is it the fireball
Yeah,
range of more than
Fireball has a range of 150
Tommy, I rolled
feet.
a 27
but it has to be a
on
point you can
perception
see.
to see if I can.
So if we stop
In the light, just see if I can hear anything.
With a perception like that, you can't
We told
within
Jacob to
the.
check his text messages.
So at the edge of the light, where the black mists
Jacob,
are kind of
thank
like
you.
swirling, you can kind of see it at the edge of the vision. That there's almost things within the mist before they dissolve. Body parts, arms, legs, the face, shells.
So nothing really that stays too long though.
Yeah.
First time in a while I've rolled.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
You're launching a fireball at his hut?
Yeah.
All right.
Do I need to roll for damage? Or
Not in this particular instance.
Okay.
Yeah, a sudden eruption of fire. And similar to the event from earlier, you see the hut is surrounded by dozens and dozens of humanoid figures made up of darkness and black before they erupt into mist and dissipate within the flames.
Did you check your text messages?
This time you're a little closer, so I'll say that you actually get a little more detail. All these creatures,
Did you do it?
they look different. Some are human, some are elvish, some are dragonborn. Others aren't even humanoid. There is, a couple of monsters that you may recognize. There is a naga. There is there's an ogre. It's kind of random humanoid figures before that they dissipate into the fire.
Does Vance get a better look?
Yeah, he gets up right close and personal if he's peeking out his front door. He sees the same thing.
are we at this point thinking we're going to learn anything else besides there's creatures that are hidden of some kind? The light keeps them away.
So when I was doing the knocking thing, if I try and change the pattern, they just keep mimicking what I'm doing.
Yes.
Does anybody want to try to communicate with these things?
No. No, this whole thing seems like we could have
I wanna
gone to
see.
trade well.
Oh, it's been like an hour.
I know. We would be 1 hour closer to trade well.
I'm just saying, we've established the hut is safe. If you all want to, we can all stay here and try and communicate through the hut. Because, for the record, I don't have to stick my face out of the hut. I can see from the outside of the hut. From the inside, the exterior is transparent.
You can try it.
I mean, it's up to you guys. If you don't want, if you just want to give up and go back.
What was the exact specification for receiving the 100,000?
To find out what's beyond the darkness.
Beyond the darkness.
No, it's in the darkness.
Yeah.
Oh, so we have to go all the way.
Well, we've established we can do that because you can cast daylight, and you can cast daylight, and we can sleep in the hut. We can just keep going.
I guess that's true.
Do you want to keep going?
I want to walk up closer to the darkness, but not right next to it because I don't want to have anything touched. And I yell out in the draconic, basically, hello.
You're greeted by silence.
I tried.
Yeah.
There's not even an echo. There's zero echo to
Do
this
we
place.
all fit in the hut?
Yeah.
We could. Doesn't seem like there's anything that can hurt us as long as we're in the hut or the light.
Is Frobus a medium creature or a large creature?
He's large.
So he cannot stay in the hut.
Can you understand?
Easily enough.
Yeah.
Every night for Frobus.
That is how you want someone to find her.
Honestly, we could let him.
You can find out what's going on by through Frobus.
How do you feel about subjecting Frobus to experimentation?
We can learn more.
Frobus, run until you can't run anymore.
We're gonna take my glaive back.
Okay.
Frobus, into the darkness.
Frobus, being a brave horse, asks for an orange or a fruit before he goes. He's a little scared.
Yeah.
He runs after the fruit into the darkness and past the edge of the mist.
Okay, I'm gonna start seeing through his eyes.
He runs into the darkness, searching for the apple. And at this point, it's just the dimmest and dimmest of light, where he can barely see anything in front of him.
I mean, that's about right.
Don't just flick him over. He didn't slide at all.
But at this point, can you feel what he feels, or just see?
While your steed is within 1 mile of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. That's it.
So
All
what does he
right.
say? Ow! Ow!
Yeah. You start
I
hearing
hate
a
you,
very
Morgan.
distressed
I
name.
hate you when I come back.
And
Tell me
He
to
can
stop.
talk to me.
He tells you that there is people in the darkness that are grabbing and biting him and punching and pummeling him.
Okay, run back, Frobus.
He tries to run back, but his way is impeded
I was
by
just supposed to text you.
more beings.
Disengage,
I'm literally
dash,
just-
come back here.
He tries his best, but it's not enough. They are everywhere.
He does have an armor
Make sure they
class
get
of
a snack.
16,
There is a lot of these things.
Funny is
and
the
he
highest
disengaged. He has a speed of 60.
Can you move through enemy space?
Can
Thank
he
you.
jump over
I'll
humanoids?
Venmo your dad, okay? Yeah.
Can
It
you jump
wouldn't
over
work.
an
There
ogre?
is basically a wall of
Thank
things
you for
between
making
him
sure
and
to
you
get a
now.
snack.
He does not
Out.
make it as he is torn apart.
Guys,
Dang.
I'm still playing.
It's a good thing we have light.
He explodes into fairy dust.
So in my mind, I was like, we could travel for days, but your guys' daylight spells don't last that long.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's 2 hours at a time.
2 hours at a time.
It was an hour each.
How many times do you guys cast that spell
3 spell slots.
at that level?
3, 2.
Krista, how many times can you cast daylight?
Out.
6 hours?
You don't need to put her to bed. I just get them a snack for bed.
So we can only get 6 hours of travel in
Per rest.
for
Long rest. So we really get to know each other.
That's an option.
If you guys want to try that, I can tell you what you'll find.
Sure, we're in here. Might as well.
Do it!
Yeah.
You do this for several days.
Oh my god.
It's been quite the trek. It's about 50 miles. You get to the point where you can no longer see the city. And you come across a vast ocean within the darkness. The stone suddenly cuts off, and there is a still water
Let's jump in.
as far as your light extends.
Let's jump in it.
The darkness continues out over the water.
It does.
Go ahead, Supreme Being. Show us how it's done.
I'm nervous. I don't know what to do. Build a boat. I am the boat. All aboard. I'm just kidding.
I don't have a spell for this one.
Well, I was going to try to remember.
Buoyancy?
This is like looking like the water
No
that we
spell
came
for
across
buoyancy?
after going through the church. But I rolled a 1, so I don't know what I was
I
doing.
did have a
It's not-
spell.
Well, I have a
It's a
flying.
rule of water breathing, but I gave it away.
I
Well,
have the
does anyone have a
ability to
vial? We
fly.
could collect the sample of the water
Oh.
as evidence that we found an ocean.
I knew I should have taken those jars.
We've established we have several.
I have
I don't.
Hey Vexler, don't you have some
Voishana
jars?
is going to use her magical awareness to see if there's
Yes, I
Oh,
do.
yeah.
anything
But-
magical about the water.
Don't I have something
Or-
where I can?
There doesn't seem to be magical water. Are you going to taste it? It seems like water.
Frobus.
It is unnaturally still. There is no waves, there is no ripples, except for the ones that you make.
Next one, I just tasted it.
Oh, you tasted it? It tastes like distilled water. There is no minerals.
I'm
taste to
so
it.
chaotic today. Vexlar.
Vexlar tastes the water. She disintegrates. There's nothing left to revive.
It's better than getting killed by your compadre.
All right,
I
so
brought you back.
collect the water. Off we go.
Put it into the
Yeah.
water.
No. We've now discovered the water is beyond the darkness.
You can cast
No.
tiny bit onto the water, right?
Well, they don't know that. We can say we got past the darkness and there was an ocean. Here's
Yeah.
the water.
I mean, aren't they going to ask us to do that in the zone of truth?
Yes.
So
Well,
why
let's
wouldn't
not-
they? Yeah, exactly.
It wouldn't be lying.
Yeah.
We wouldn't. Well, we'd be lying to say we got past the darkness.
We made it to the
We
water.
could say
which is
we
farther.
traversed the darkness.
We've been out here for several days. You all stink. I hate all of you. I really think we should head back.
That's a deliberate lie.
Why don't you try doing the light again so we can see what's past the water?
You have got to be the most interesting folk I've ever
The-
met. I'm so glad.
The water is farther
Remember,
than 30
Sorrel
feet.
did not join you.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Coward.
Yeah, you guys want to just go back?
Well,
No.
pretty sure
Find
Tiny Hut-
anything!
I'm pretty sure Tiny Hut can be cast on water.
Yeah, but how are we going to travel on the water?
You guys,
We'll swim.
Wait a minute.
No.
Wait,
Frobus in the water.
Just swim in
Yeah.
the darkness.
Frobus into the water. See what monster is obviously under there.
Fine.
Depth.
I'm summoning Frobus.
It's been several days. Frobus is here.
Alright, he starts swimming in the water.
I'll cast some light.
Cast on it on Frobus, so he has an hour.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I gotta check something now.
Should have seen this coming.
Hold on.
She's gonna hug Frobus. Frobus, you're the nicest smelling thing in here right now.
Okay, we go into Wait, we go
Nobody
into
has
darkness.
bathed in
Yeah, You're actually
days.
going into the darkness?
We've been in the darkness.
For days.
Guys, this is the best
He
bonding
swims for
experience.
the whole hour before the spell runs out.
He jumps into the water?
He goes for it.
And he got light on the.
How
You
deep
would
is the
you would have
water?
had him stay within a mile of you, right?
He doesn't
Yeah,
die.
he
He
doesn't
doesn't
swim
touch the
speed,
bottom
so he'd be
either.
going at 30 feet.
So is
Per
he
round.
swimming or able to walk?
So I probably
He's
wouldn't
swimming.
make it a whole mile.
What
Makes
happens
it about
to
an hour out, so he swims several miles.
Well, then what
He's saying
happens?
only a mile.
But for
so
a
he can
similar story as to what happened earlier, beings tear him apart.
So the water is 2 feet deep, 3 feet deep.
Oh, that's at least 10 feet deep. He doesn't touch the bottom.
Oh, he doesn't touch it.
He doesn't touch the bottom.
Okay.
It
All right. Everybody's curiosity has now been sated.
Well, he could just cast that cantrip on us all every 20 minutes, and then we could just keep swimming.
What cantrip?
Swimming, just keep swimming.
No, that's a good idea.
Just keep
I
swimming.
use my second level spell slot to summon Frobus.
Okay. He's back.
Try the cantrip.
The cantrip?
Yeah,
The light cantrip.
To
On Frobus.
It's going to run out in the darkness.
to see if it works as well.
Yeah, we haven't tried it. Why didn't we think to try the cantrip in the last 3 days?
What does the
Okay,
cantrip do?
It's just
Uh,
light.
1 hour to touch
It's
one
not
object
daylight.
until the spell ends.
Yeah, we haven't tested the exact how many lumens exactly keeps the
So
shadows.
it lasts
okay.
an hour and it has a 20-foot radius.
So it's 20-foot radius of light,
Bright light.
bright light.
And dim light for an additional 20.
It gives you light.
Okay, Frobus.
Into the darkness.
Into the
How
darkness.
long does it last?
An hour.
Yeah, same thing happens. He makes it several miles.
Oh, so light works.
Okay, so the cantrip works. We could just keep going.
Yes, we could. That's what I'm saying. He can just keep casting it on all of us, so we could just keep swimming.
What is the size of that one?
That was a 20-foot radius of bright light and a 20-foot radius beyond that of dim light.
Okay.
Just keep
You
swimming.
can just
Swimming.
cast it every 6 seconds.
Well,
Does it last an
Lasts
hour?
an hour.
Is it a concentration spell?
So we keep doing this for how long until we hit land?
Are you going into this ocean?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
You're swimming?
Swimming across an ocean is hard to do.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like,
Yeah.
realistically, we would die. Is there anything we can have with us to make a raft?
No.
We probably have
No.
to travel back to town and get materials.
Could walk along the shoreline until we
Forever.
find something.
There's probably nothing. We've seen
We don't
nothing,
know.
right?
You're welcome to follow the shoreline. I'll tell you what you find.
Yeah, but that's just gonna take us further.
We're still like Boyashana's like putting marks down.
Boring
She's
as this
also really
is, this
good.
is something I'm pretty sure nobody has ever done before. So it's boring and exciting at the same time.
Yeah, follow the shoreline.
I'm willing to follow the shoreline if that's what you guys want to do.
Unless,
Yeah.
how about this? I'm better than him. Cast the light on my axe.
Alright.
Jump into the water, but I'm not swimming.
Okay.
So
The water
try
is
to sink.
The water is
As far
pretty
down.
cold. Yeah, you dive down deep. You do not touch bottom.
All right, as far as she can handle, then right back up.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Walk the shoreline?
I think everyone should jump in. At least once. No, please go jump in there. No.
Can you grant me a spell slot?
Really?
Yes.
I will not grant you a spell slot.
I'm going to see how deep the water is, but I need a spell slot.
She's coming over. I will not grant you a spell slot.
So this is the point where I think that I figured out that one of Vance's fears is suffocating.
It's a
Does
third
not
level
want
spell
to
slot.
jump into the
Okay, I
water.
get a second level spell. I am going to summon
I
Frobus.
did not grant you a spell slot.
But Frobus is not a warhorse.
What?
What? You know what?
Stop it.
He is a manatee.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Can you let him out?
Yeah.
That's.
Okay, Frobus. How deep is the
He's
water?
being serious. He's being serious.
So,
You're adorable.
the steed
Even in
takes
the
a
trouble.
form that you choose. A warhorse, a pony, a camel, an elk, or a mastiff. Your GM might allow other animals to be summoned as steeds.
We do have a manatee up there.
Get it, get it, get it.
don't think it's going to last long enough.
This will be the final thing for the night because
Yes.
it's that time. The manatee dives deep, and by deep I mean the maximum depth for a manatee is about 60 feet. And that's as far as he makes it.
Did they get the ground?
No. The pressure is really too intense for a manatee. Certainly can come back up.
Is that a giant dolphin?
Maybe.
Dolphins also don't go very deep.
What about a whale?
There's
A
some
squid!
Martin is not very smart.
That's
He tried
what
his
I
best.
said. Stop.
You should have summoned a
I'll
squid.
try
Could
a
go
giant
really.
squid tomorrow.
A giant squid.
Or not.
I think squids go lower
All
than
right,
octopus.
and that is where we shall end. The endless plain of darkness and the endless
Ooh, an
ocean.
anglerfish. That's a good one.
Look, it has to be something I can ride.
Okay, I need to put everything away now.
Alrighty.